found some guards along the chase that helped them subdue the mage. They said they'd be locked up in District 14. That's where it was happening. And we are in the capital, the giant city, massive. So Harley sent his group of people to procure some rooms, a place that he had stayed before. It's nice on sort of underground place on the outer wall or the inner wall, the cove. Nice cozy place on the inside. And we spent 2 weeks touring the city. We went on an actual tour, paid guided tour of the city. Had some debauchery, went to some pubs, Sort of decided to chill out for 2 weeks. Did a little bit of scouting in our tour. And
real anti-Deckard. Real anti-Deckard.
Yeah, the group of us, Harley, Elandor, Alistaro, Grace was involved in the conversations, I assume. We were very, fuck this guy. Why'd he send us all the way here if let's just party, basically.
Great.
What are we even doing? And then on the last day of our tour, because it was a multi-day tour that we paid for to go through the different sectors of the city, ending in the top of the tour of the castle. On our way back, Cade and Terwin met up with us. They had told us that Deckard sent them here through one of his homes, through a portal. So apparently he just had ways to travel here in the first place. They have a new orb.
A new one? As in a replacement or an additional?
A replacement. And we are sort of ready to find a way into the castle because the right hand. Oh, I skipped a bit of that part. The right hand of the king, she is apparently evil, controlling the populace through telling the king what to do. The queen is dead, so a few of the citizens revere her as the queen. Not so much like say that she's the queen, but she is the head of power as a woman in stature. So, and what, Cagney?
I was gonna say we found out through Deckard she has the golden orb he is searching for.
Oh,
that is how she's
using
empowered.
The golden orb's powers.
Yes.
To sort of control the king.
Do we know her name?
You've not been given a name yet.
No, he didn't give us her name. No. She had a title though, right?
The Hand.
The Hand. Yeah, the Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hand.
The Hand of the King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's about it. We were discussing where and how
Deckard, they also came back with Deckard wants you guys to find a way into the castle unseen to see if there is a possible way to get in and out without being seen.
Sounds deadly.
Yeah. He advised us the sewers would probably be best. But
he didn't say sewers. Jordan kept saying sewers.
He said,
I thought he said sewers.
He said beneath the castle. Find a way beneath the castle.
There you go. And then we found out some of Harley's backstory as well.
Yes, Harley, on the last night, after everyone rejoined and had some conversation, received a letter from one of his brothers. it's just saying that he knows he's there and try not to be seen by his other brother.
Apparently, his brothers are on the Drake Wardens. The guard here fly dragons. Small, well, pseudo dragons. Like they're
Drakes.
smaller drakes. Yeah.
Okay, so Harley's one brother told him to not be seen by their other brother.
Yeah, I have two brothers in the Drakes. Two brothers in the Drakes, and then three brothers in the Gold Guard.
The Drake Wardens are the
Just like
higher
the
tier. The
lower.
Gold Guard are the lower tier.
Okay, and the one that sent the letter is which one?
He's in the Drakes, named Leland.
Because Harley just couldn't
And
resist
Harley's
going
real
and
name
doing.
is- Harley's real name is Bartholomew.
Harley's real. Oh, is that Harley B?
It's Harl E.
Harley.
McBarley.
That's right.
Harold E.
Harl
McBarley.
Entertainment McFarley.
Yeah.
So yeah, last we left off, y'all were in the in your respective rooms in the cove. Y'all just all went to sleep, and you were deciding on your next moves for the morning, and that's what we'll pick up.
So did we get a full rest?
You
Long
did.
rest?
Everybody has a long rest.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, we had about 2 weeks of a long rest.
Yeah, right.
You guys did.
You guys wake up. What time do you guys wake up? Would you say?
Kay would wake up in time to get
Well,
breakfast.
I just meditate, so when I see the first person stirring, I would, start.
Like 8 o'clock? 9 o'clock? I don't know.
Okay, I'm glad you said 8, Grace. Who had the stone last?
What?
The
what-
sending
Who
stone?
sent the last
The sending
message?
stone?
I think.
Yes.
I think. I sent the last message.
Yes.
I think that had been a week since then, so I probably gave it
Alright.
back to Grace.
Okay.
I was gonna say, right now I have 2 sending stones in my backpack.
Yeah, Grace. Right about now, you at 8, whenever you wake up, you get a little buzz on the stone.
Okay.
And you hear in your head, I spoke with my last informant, the one that died, beyond the grave. He told me who led him through into the caverns. Meet a man named Gray Bisley at the Old Bark Inn. And that's the message.
Gray Fesley at the Old Bargain.
Gray Bisley at the Old Bark Inn.
Bisley at the Old Bark Inn. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to. Are we all in the same room right now?
We're in 3 separate rooms.
Yeah, so you are in a room with someone.
Okay.
I don't
Whoever
know
I'm in a
who
room
y'all
with.
would. Probably Alistaro, because y'all have bunked together before.
Okay. I'm gonna wake up Alistaro if he's not already awake, and share the message that I got from. That's Deckard on the other side, right?
Yes, that was Deckard.
Just making sure. I'm gonna wake Alistaro and tell him I'm gonna leave the room, go try to find everybody else, see if they're down at breakfast or anything, and tell them the message as well.
Yes, Harley, as usual, Akila is up early with the chef of the establishment making food for everyone.
Yeah, we'd probably all my little posse all be downstairs just hanging
Down
out.
on the leather couches.
Reconciling the ledger with artists.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, what after we get some breakfast, I think we have a bit of discussion to do about the plans for the day.
Yeah, should we try to find this gray dude? Gray Bisley?
Well, mostly first of all, Grace, I don't know if you remember, but Terwin and Cade said they only paid for one night for our horses back in Farvel. So I was just thinking about our horses, getting them paid up for.
Okay. Do we have a way to get back there quickly?
If you send a message
Oh,
to Deckard,
no,
he
I
can probably
think-
take him to his personal stable.
Right, that's what I was thinking. So you said you got a message from him this morning? Did you reply to it?
I have not replied yet to it.
Oh, I think
Glad I
you're
didn't.
still able to. I'm not sure how long that lasts, or
Did he say that this contact is the reason the informant died, or just that he was on the way to this contact?
No, I thought he was just the the informant died, but it was the man who, helped him.
you said he spoke to his informant. Deckard said he spoke to his informant from
Yeah.
beyond the grave.
So
And the one it sent him. We're going to meet the guy that gave his informant passage
Yeah.
into the underside.
Okay, I'm just skeptical of that because
I
the informant is now dead.
True. I mean,
Yeah,
that could be his
so-
own misdoing, and who's to say if they found out the way he got in from under and are guarding it up now.
Yep, it's true.
It's
So
good contact to have, though.
all right, so what do we tell Deckard over the message?
Well, I don't know. We'll get right on seeing his guy. That guy he said.
Okay.
And then could you get our horses from the stable so they're not resold before we get back?
Okay. So before I send this, let's count out the words here. Roger will find Gray.
Could you,
Please. Oh,
or please,
please.
either way.
less words. Please get our horses from the stables.
Yeah, which stables did you guys put them in? Did they have a name?
Just the ones coming in.
Yeah, it was when we. It
Are
was,
there multiple stables?
it was
I don't
more
think
like
we
one
got a name.
big one.
Okay.
I mean, I guess we can. Can I roll a history check to see if there was a name?
Yeah, you can roll a history check.
About 11
Help
words. so
as
far.
well.
14.
Yeah, 14, easy enough. It was the largest stable on the outside edge of just entering to the Farvel city.
Okay. So say from the largest stable at the edge of the city?
Beginning of the city. It was the very first one.
Does that have
Could
multiple
begin
entrances?
anywhere.
Because if it has like 2 or 3 entrances, it could be the beginning from whatever direction you're coming from.
Yeah, y'all haven't really explained to them what the city is, what it looks like. So it's very, you might want to
Yes.
take some time to do that.
Please do.
Do you all get the name of the stable person that you left your horses with?
Person?
It's kind of a foresight. Yeah.
We kind of brushed over this detail when we were
You
in
have
person.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
perhaps have an invoice for this
A
I mean-
receipt. Short.
ledger?
I think we
Anything?
can safely say that it was the main entrance that we
Right,
came in
right.
through because this place looks it was like carved into a mountain
Yeah.
basically.
And
So
half of
then
it-
it just goes up into a mountain and
Mm.
then
And half of it was
kind of cuts off. And then there's a shadow version, which is where Deckard is in, like a shadow realm type of. You walk through a veil,
It's
and
weird.
there's a whole
Really
other
weird.
copy of the city in
would.
Oh.
another
You
realm.
would.
Right?
And so
Far. I
Deckard's
get
mansion
the
is in there.
name now.
Right.
Farvel. Like the Far Veil.
That's what we said too once we went to the darkness pod.
So
Yeah,
edgy.
right.
Got it
Oh,
now.
Nope.
I mean,
All
it
right,
is.
so instead we're just gonna say from the largest stable
At the main entrance.
at the main entrance. Yes?
I'm sure his
I'm
people.
sure he has guys.
Right.
that
I'm
could
sure that
figure
they're
it out.
savvy enough to figure this out.
You
Right.
know, one monastery steed and your horse.
Good old Angus and Clip Clop.
Are we describing what they look
it's
like?
Not.
we-
Sorry,
It's
the
not
horse
Clip
formerly,
Clop.
formerly known as
Do
Clip
we
Clop.
need to specify?
But they have the names, you know. They gave the names of the horses when they put them in the stables for sure.
Yeah.
Or, and
In
you
order
know
to
the other
distinguish them.
and the other horses as well. You
The
know,
four.
The work ones.
I mean, we don't need them. You can just get them wherever we go. They weren't like, unless y'all were bonded to them for some reason.
if you
mean-
don't want the gold from reselling them, then sure, just let the stable guys have them for free and resell them and make some money. But
I mean, we might as well keep them if they, if,
yeah,
if
I'm
we
not
can.
getting rid of my
Right.
monastery horse.
No, not your
We
horses.
can't get rid
The
of
workhorse.
no.
Flop. He's a part of the family.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about those two.
Oh,
I'm talking about the
flip-flop.
other horses. Obviously,
Yeah,
the
but-
ones y'all have a
Oh,
connection
the
to.
horse formerly known as Flip Flop.
Great.
But we paid for the other ones, so
Might as well keep them if they can house them in a stable. I'm sure he has adequate space.
And the two wagons.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
One wagon.
What?
It was just me and Cade, so we left one, loaded everything
Why-
into the other, and then went on our way.
Well, there's two of you. You could have rode two wagons.
How many horses did we end up with?
We have all the horses, but we only kept one cart.
The way our sleep schedule was,
Right.
we were like sleeping during the day to let the other person get their full rest and everything. So we
You could have
didn't-
attached one of the wagons behind the other wagon and have 5 horses pull them like a train.
It's done. It's somewhere in the wilderness, back where
what about
you
the
guys.
homeboys? Where are they?
Well, we.
Oh, they
keep-
were in the hole
Right.
They're in the wagon.
or in the wagon.
Well, the
I'm
bone.
just making sure you picked up the hole in the.
What's
Oh, no,
left?
I think they were
Y'all
out.
had the hole.
No, you guys have
Yeah,
the
we
hole.
had the hole.
Yeah.
What's left of the
And they were
bone
out the
boys?
that's right,
The
that's right.
bones are still in the cart, but
We have the hole, but not the bowl.
right, we had no way of controlling the bone boys, so they just stood there.
But you left them. So you left the bone boys in the cart that you left behind.
No. We
No,
took
no.
everything,
Oh,
everything in the cart we took.
why would you bring a pile of bones for?
For Grim, so we could have something to chew on.
Why did we need to leave them there? I mean, if Alistar
Look,
wants them,
N-
He
This
can have
situ-
'em.
none of the situation was
Two
ideal.
weirdos traveling
alright?
through a forest with 5 horses on one cart with a cart full of bones. That's quite,
Well, it's not like
What's
anybody was
left
going through our
over?
carts,
just
so
say the rest of our party was vaporized. This is all
Sure.
we could take from them to bury.
All
Look.
right. Anyway, so the message we're sending: do we need to tell them the names of the horses, or do we just
Just
tell them
say-
how many horses? Do we
How
just
ma-
say 7 horses?
how many
and 2
words?
cart- or-
well, for sure, tell him the name of R2, but to the other 3 don't really matter. I mean, name why if as long as he gets 3 workhorses.
Deckard's smart. He's probably gonna ask like, "Hey, a frickin' weird dude that's hooded and a big dragonborn came in and dropped these things off that I have to take to my place. What did they drop off?"
How many words do we have
If
left?
he's
Honestly, he might just try and say, he'll compensate us for him and not even go get him at all.
Possibly.
Which kind of sucks, but
No, I need Angus. I need Angus.
yeah, I need mine.
just say, that's why I was saying just the 2, just put their names and have him pick those up, and everything else like he's rich. I don't think he really gives a shit. He'll just be like, okay, it's like 2 gold. I'll
He
give
might
you
have-
2
I
gold
don't-
for those horses.
If I don't return my horse
Not-
to the
not-
monastery,
Not
When
your
I-
horses. I'm talking about everything else.
yes, but what I'm
just the
saying,
names.
just if I don't return my horse to my monastery, when I return, if it's not with me, I've got to spend 7 years underwater. In the
Just say in the
below parts of the
message,
monastery?
sentimental value. Sentimental value horses. We need them. Like, to make
Dude, we
sure
don't
he
got
actually
that
goes to get.
word.
Huh?
We don't got that many words left.
No. Well,
Just say
Alistaro speaks up and says, "Hey, guys, this is a lot of fucking talk about horses. That you just say, hey, Deca, go pick up our horses. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he's got it.
I'm sure he has ways of
Yes,
figuring
I
out which ones
suppose
are
they
Vaz
are
too.
under one of your names, so it would be an easy pickup.
All right, so this is what we're saying. Roger will find Gray. Please pick up our horses.
Who is Roger?
Wait, is
Roger,
that your real name, Grace? Are you Roger?
N-
Is Harley's Bartholomew?
Maybe
Hey,
I need to use
keep
a
that on the
different
DL.
word. Should I just say understood as the first word instead? Okay. Understood. We'll find Gray. Please pick up our horses at the stable at the main entrance.
Sounds good.
Great.
Perfect.
Done. We have replied.
You reply. The words "great," "done," we have replied also are in there, and and the next two words you say after that are also in there. But the message has been sent, and yeah, you have I guess some planning to do.
Mhm.
Right. So we talked about it last
Aquila
night.
comes over to all the tables, all the couches with some breakfast for everyone, poached eggs, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of ham.
How many people are in the lobby?
There's about 6 other patrons in here eating breakfast. It's a
Should we,
very
discuss,
low key place.
should we discuss this upstairs?
I'm not sure there's stairs here. There's the hallway
Oh,
we
It's just a
slept
long,
in.
long hallway.
Back in the room. Or a room.
All right. Well, I'm eating my food first. I don't want to have to take my food with me again. I'm eating my food first. We can take a break from discussing things for 5 minutes.
Very well. We can do some brainstorming to ourselves.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can connect mentally with a certain number of people right now if you want to, and talk.
Oh yes, yes. But that leaves people out.
Mhm.
We can just say we fast forward through eating and go back to the room.
Yeah, sure.
Toss a couple of pieces of ham to Grim.
Let's just see if they have
Deckard,
any.
more like Deckard. Okay, let's go upstairs.
That's the last couple of words that make it through the message.
Yeah. Yeah, so go back to your rooms.
All right. So how do we go about finding this Gray guy?
Anyone got a map of the city?
We
look
have
for the
some
old
like
Bark
touristy
Inns.
maps.
I mean, we did get a good tour of the city, but I'm not sure if we passed. What was it? Barked Inn, an old Barked
Barked
Inn.
Inn?
Old Barked Inn. All of you that went on the tour, give me a history check.
Oh, okay.
I assume that was me.
You're with us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh,
A natural
come on.
3 for for a 2.
Decent. 16.
16?
12.
Alright, let's start. Star did not roll that great. Yes, 16. You remember seeing Old Bark Inn, but it's not what your brain was thinking at first. It's like this it's like an old dog. Is the headpiece to it, and it's got its mouth open, and it says bark coming out of his mouth.
It's not like a tree, it's like a dog's bark.
Oh, I was thinking like an old tree.
I remember what like district it's in.
District 4. No, it's in Circle 4, District 6.
So we've got maybe an hour or a few hours of travel then.
Yeah, how far away is it?
We're in circle 2.
You're in 1 right now.
Yeah, we're on the edge.
Is there a map
Circle-
or something?
The
We're
circle
on the
5
edge of
or
one.
what was the Bark Inn?
Bark Inn is Circle 4, District 6.
Circle 4.
Just
Y'all are
Alien,
in
it's like-
y'all are in Circle 1, District 10 currently.
it's a massive circle,
Mhm.
and there's seven of them going to the center.
Okay.
Up a mountain.
Yeah, up the
Hmm.
mountain, 7 of them. And it takes, it 16 miles from one side to the other on the big one, the big circle. So
Okay.
it's a few miles travel.
Okay.
Is it like
So
a
it's like
spiral, or there's stairs to each?
It's
it like a
not, yeah, it's
bullseye?
tiered. So it's like there's lift elevators and there's also grand stairs in some
Gotcha,
sections.
gotcha.
Got it. Okay.
Making our
So
way
some
uptown.
buildings that connect, you can go through a building up the entire building onto the next level as well. Some of them connect like that.
Okay.
And we're in District 10.
Y'all are in District 10, Circle 1, District 10 currently.
The elevators go up just the one next level, or do they?
Just the
go
one next
multiple?
level. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
How the
It,
stairs? Is that the same
yeah,
idea?
stairs, one next level up. It'd be cool if I designed it like Boomy's Empire, but I did not.
With
So you have to,
the rock
walk,
slides.
You'd go up the stairs, walk a little bit, go up
Then
more
go
stairs.
up another set of
Yeah,
stairs.
yeah, he said everything was like switched so that they could lock down sections. If
Mm.
invasions ever happened, they couldn't. People that invaded that section couldn't just go up to the next one. They'd have to go into another one to go up.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if y'all want to travel, it'll take you a couple hours to get there on foot.
Are there any other means of travel through the city?
You do see a lot of people riding these weird contraptions. They're like automatons, but like flat topped and legged. Just walking people around.
Like platforms with legs.
Yeah. Every now and then, but you only saw those in the upper tiers. They're not really down here in the lower tiers.
Gotcha.
Slumming it.
Looks
Sure.
like we're hoofing it, as it were.
Maybe if we get a few a few tiers on, we could see if we could rent one of those for the rest of the way.
You do see a lot of flying creatures in the air too, not just dragons. So maybe other people have mounts that they use as well to get
So
from level to level.
Flying is not looked
No,
down
in-
upon.
Not a
No.
no-fly zone.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess, if they have so many wardens and golden guards on drakes and stuff, I don't think anyone's gonna try anything in the air.
Are
Oh,
there any
wait, yeah.
golden dragons around?
Yes, you do see a handful every now and then.
Yeah, maybe we should see if our friend Drax would like to give us a ride.
Or I'm not. I think the dragon riding seems to be reserved for higher ups, but I don't know if we need like sort of paperwork or anything like that.
You need a license to ride a dragon here.
I
I've got
that's
the
what I'm
shield.
saying.
I also feel like
we
that's
do have the emblem.
I do feel
Yeah,
like
if we
it's a,
get pulled over, I've got this little thingy. I'll just flash and just be like, "Hey, we're
We got our
good."
police. We got our policeman's donation ticket.
do we want to use that
We got
this early? That's a great way to attract some unwanted attention since we're
Hey,
trying to be
look,
sneaky,
look.
All
right?
right, Grace. Terwin came back with a sort of crest, also with the orb, and it's a crest of the guard, the
High Drake Warden.
High Drake
would
Warden.
I know that only like officials ride dragons?
Yes. You asked this last session too. Only dragon mounts are handed out to higher officials and the drakes to ride.
And Grace, the orb that Cade now has is silver instead of green.
Silver dragon named Chelvance.
Well, looks like we're hoofing it.
Drax also speaks up and says, I could try and fly you, but I've never flown before, and this is a pretty big place for me to start
We
trying.
should probably be. Yeah, we should probably be practicing that.
And
we should have
carrying
totally-
six of you, that would for my first
that's a
flight.
good- that's a good
I don't
call.
know.
We'll
Two
get you
of us
some-
got wings. Alstaro and I have wings. We can just fly
That's true.
ourselves.
That's true.
I can also fly a very long distance.
Wait, does Alistardo have like any transportation stuff like disc or
Engine
whatever?
door.
Well, no, I was thinking like
Let's see.
floating disc or something like
I think
that.
so.
I thought floating disc only goes like as far as the characters move.
Tensor's floating disc can carry up to 500 pounds and has to stay within 20 feet behind you as you're moving. But it
So it's
lasts
like
for as
3
long as you're
people.
concentrating on it.
But it also only goes like a certain amount of height above ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can't traverse like stairs or go over a hole bigger than 10 feet or a gap bigger than 10 feet.
Just an idea. I don't even know if he has a spell, honestly.
We're just walking and talking while we're discussing
Yeah.
these things, right?
That's fair.
Just trying to figure out ways to cut this time.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's our travel game as we're walking.
You would think
Oh,
they'd have
how
like
could they
transportation
do
spells and
this?
things like that for this place.
You know what
Or,
would
like,
be
some-
really cool if they had like
A
No, a sort
Skyliner
of-
type deal.
flying, like cable cars or something.
Yes, yes.
I'm not
You
sure
could
how that
charge
would
for
work.
it too.
Right, right.
Oh, and somebody invents cable. We can get that going.
I'm sure cable exists.
Chain does.
It also might require like flight paths and stuff to be instated if there's shit going in the air, like cables and stuff. So it's probably a little easier for the Drake wardens and stuff to just leave everything on the ground.
So as y'all are
Chart.
walking, y'all get up through to district or to circle 2. In circle 2, you do see a
I'm in my
It
robes
looks-
with my hood up, by the way.
all right, yeah. You do see it looks like a stable, but it also looks like an aviary. It's a very large hooded netted top style stable. If you would like to stop in.
You guys think we could get some sort of mount there to fly around in?
I'm sure we can look. It can't hurt to browse around, save
Seems
the
like
trouble.
they're trapping something that flies. So
For
and
some reason, it feels like we should at least check it out.
or sure.
Yeah, we're already here. Let's go.
It's not like we're going anywhere any faster.
Right. But we are just trying to be.
I think Elandor's moonbound shoes was a great idea.
What shoes?
Your moonbound shoes that you were talking about.
Your new boots.
I don't remember.
I'm making this up.
Oh. Improv.
Yes, and.
Yes, and that's when you're supposed to say which moon Bounce. What? Yeah. So y'all walk in and you see um basically like this long desk, and it has pillars behind it, and then behind that desk is like it's like stables on the ground, but also like coops up in the top of this section as well. This is like a huge, like, think of a big tent at a circus, but like twice as tall.
Big tent.
All made out of wood. Yeah. Netted very top.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What creatures do we see in there?
Yeah, if you want to take a look, you see flying around on the ground in a couple of the grounded stables. There are a couple Pegasus. Up in the perched in some of the top coops are some griffins. And there's this one very top, you see a couple giant owls perched on some sticks as well, some branches, large poles up top. And then at the very top, there's this kind of like, I guess you would call it a house, but it's more like a cave that has been built uh, up top, and you don't see anything in it. Actually, you do see like a little piece of like a horn sticking out of the entrance of it.
Is there anybody like a proprietor at all?
Behind the desk.
It's a couple
Yeah.
people standing behind the desk, couple people out in the courtyard area of this place, you know, throwing hay around and laying down different types of food all around for these creatures.
So, guys, if we do get, I know we're trying to be inconspicuous. So, when we land these things wherever we're going, where do we, like, do we just tie them up?
That's a
Do I
good
see-
question. We might have to ask them that. Like, do we just
I
park
would-
them anywhere, or are there designated areas?
Or
Right.
are they like a drop-off sort of thing? Like we take the ride and then they fly back.
It can't be as simple as like a horse just tying up on a, outside of a bar or something. I mean, they should know, right?
These
we
people
just-
would know, yeah.
Right.
Maybe
right.
maybe
They're
they
from
have
here.
a rental. Maybe there's a rental option.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, good
So
day.
happy I have wings.
Yes. We're new to the city and we're trying to get around a little bit easier rather than walking 16 hours a day. Is this?
Yes.
Can you rent things from here to fly around?
Yes, we can do you a rental. How long are you looking to stay in town?
Open-ended. Currently, we're here for work.
Alright, we'll give you the open-ended rental price then.
Sounds high.
It's
Fair enough.
Gade, ask them about sort of parking or
Oh,
if it's
right,
like
right,
a one
right.
trip thing.
We were wondering too, since this is our first time here, do you like if we rent something and we fly to a certain location, do we just tie them up? Is there another place?
Yeah, so most of our stables are marked with red and yellow striped flags. You'll see them from the air more prominently than on the ground.
That
You
makes
can
sense.
nest your beast of burden there and have on your way by foot.
And what options do you have? There's 1, 2, 3.
Well, what you see
Sixes?
around, we have. Obviously, we do roost a couple dragons in here, but I don't think those are more for our military.
Fair enough.
We have a couple giant owls. We have a couple griffins. A family of Pegasus. We Just got those in a couple months
Very
ago.
nice,
actually.
very nice.
Yes.
What do you
Uh,
recommend? Oh, go ahead.
Price difference on the, on the beast that we choose?
Yeah, so our mounts per day are run around 25 gold for the owls, run around 50 gold for the griffins, and about 75 gold for the Pegasus.
Whew.
That's per day? Okay. Okay.
My goodness.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Do
gonna
you?
nudge
see.
Alistaro and be like, "Thank fuck we got wings, right?"
That covers all of our basic insurance on the beast as well, just in case you damage them in flight.
Uh-huh.
You guys might have wings, but you're gonna get left behind if we take off on a few of these.
Speaking of which,
They
what
have
do you
burden.
what do you recommend for first-time flyers? I've personally never flown, and the thought kind of terrifies me.
First
Actually,
time flyers, owls would probably be your best bet. They're light and quick, and they don't really have a mind of their own. Whereas you get on a griffin, you kind of have to control it more than you would an owl. And Pegasus, they can get a little antsy at times. So if you land in a wrong spot or or not where they want to go, they'll just take right off after you get off. So
what's that thing? I'm gonna point to that little roost that you can't really see inside of.
yes, that's one of our prized possessions here at this stable. It's what's known as a Star Lancer.
What's that?
What?
I've never even heard of such a thing. What is that?
Yeah, you ever been in the ocean?
No.
Sure. Most
Yeah,
of my life.
You know what sharks look like.
Absolutely.
Yes, well, imagine a shark that has 4 wings and flies in space.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
Did you say 4 wings?
What is space?
What's outside our
Don't know what
atmosphere?
space is.
I mean, right? I didn't think things could go that high.
That's so sick. That's
It-
probably like so much money
It
though.
sounds difficult to control.
Probably the most.
Hmm.
But very fast.
You kind of have to bond with these creatures as its rider, so this is a total sell, not a rent.
Oh.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Oh, I see.
And I'm guessing
Yeah,
that
how
goes-
much would a total sell on something like that cost then?
15,000.
Is about to right?
Don't die.
That's
Mhm.
Fair.
And
fair.
if it doesn't bond with you upon the sale,
It eats you.
How big? How
What a gamble!
how big is this thing?
Sounds like a very fun gamble.
Yeah. How big is
Decker
this?
should try. He's probably bored.
Yeah.
You can't really see it, so you can't really see how big it is. You just see its snout kind of sticking out of the little cave.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. So, I think we need to discuss what we want to do. Oh, out of curiosity, can any of these mounts carry more than one person at a time?
Depending on the weight, the Pegasus should be at least able to carry 2 moderate size individuals. The owl is pushing it at 2. The griffin can carry mainly 1. Griffins are kind of heavy in their own right, so
Okay. So really, the Pegasus is the only one we could put 2 people on.
I would say.
Okay. All right. Just
What's
making
the
sure.
flight speed on
Sure.
these?
I don't know, anywhere from 60 to 80 miles an hour.
Oh,
Or...
shit.
All
Hmm.
right. I think we need to discuss and see what we want to do if it's something, we want to do. Thank you for the information. We're going to go chat outside.
All
Yeah,
right,
we'll
guys.
be here.
So we get what, 5 hours?
Yeah,
I'm getting a Pegasus. I don't know about you guys.
Wait, would it be more cost efficient for just the single peoples to tally up? I have Grim, so I probably could just use the owl.
Yeah,
but
how's Grim gonna fly?
I
Are
guess
you
I'll have
just
to
gonna
hold him.
hold on to him?
Right. I'll
Oh,
just.
Might
I
have to
hope
leave
you
him
don't
with,
drop
we
him.
might have to call artists to come pick him up.
I hate to leave him though.
at least, I mean,
That's
Well,
fair.
it's
I mean,
someone
either
you
we-
trust.
if we're just doing reconnaissance, I guess that's okay.
It's either we fly or we walk. And you have
So
your
here's
dog.
the question: how
Yeah.
long are we renting these mounts for? Just today?
Oh, I would think just today he said he has places all along. We could just fly to one of them that's closer, drop them off there. It's honestly it's 25 gold for what, 15-minute flight? That's not. I mean, I don't like the price on that.
It seems very
But-
steep.
Well, it's for a full day. You can
Oh,
use
if we're
them
a-
for a full
if-
day.
Oh, if we're able to come back.
Yeah, so we
that's
go
right.
check out Glay and then we
Yeah.
just go fly around the city for the rest of the day.
Or maybe we could use them to find other ways in.
We could do our deal and then go meet back up with Drax and then go for a fly. We could all fly with him. Doesn't that sound magical?
We need to
Show 'em-
teach him.
Show him how it's.
Sounds pretty good.
He could learn from watching.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
can do
sounds
it
great.
over the ocean outside the city.
Yeah.
Right.
As
well,
someone
maybe
with
not
wings,
over the
I can
ocean.
tell you, just watching is
Along
not
the
going.
coast.
Well,
It's
you
like
need to.
baby birds watch their parents fly all the time. That doesn't mean they know
We
how to
could
do
go a
it straight
little.
up.
We could go a little out of the city. That way, we'll have plenty
Right.
of room to practice.
Okay.
Holly, can you get?
There's no out of the city, huh? It's
Well,
just,
if we're
it's
seen
just
on
surrounded
a-
by the ocean.
If we're seen on a dragon, we're gonna get so much heat, regardless.
We're just gonna let him fly by himself.
Yeah, we're not
Oh, okay,
flying
okay,
on
okay.
him. We're gonna
was
fly
gonna
with
say.
our stuff, and he's gonna fly. We're gonna try
Yeah,
and fly
he's just
alongside.
learning to fly. He doesn't need people on him. No, that's not a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Learn to fly first, then
We'll
give
hold
rides.
off on the riding. Yes.
Holly, would you mind getting artists to come pick up Grim?
I mean, we'll have to walk back and tell him to come pick him up.
Oh.
I don't have any way of communicating now.
That's fair. That's fair. How far are we from our place?
Well, y'all just walked up into the second circle, so y'all are about an hour and a half from your. Y'all walked about an hour and a half so
How
far.
close is Deckard's house?
That's
Deckard's
in
house is
4?
in the third ring,
Third ring.
which is close to. It's kind of close to where you guys are. Y'all are in the second circle, 9th district. His house is in the third circle, 4th district.
Don't we
Or
just
could we
walk?
leave him at Decker's house?
Can-
Yeah, I think
just-
maybe
he-
walk.
Just
Might-
leave the dog in the house.
He might wreck the place, though.
It's
Okay.
not our house.
Deckard
Yeah,
probably
true.
doesn't.
True.
Or you could
Just-
just leave him
I-
in one of the rooms.
Mostly, I would just be concerned about him jumping out the window or something. But
Right. Right.
To get to the old Barkin, you think it'd be probably another hour and a half, 2 hours of walking.
Just to
let's
walk?
just fucking walk, guys.
Yeah, I
we don't
mean,
have to
we're
pay
halfway
20
there.
Save some gold.
It's
If we want
not
to
that
fly
bad.
later-
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we know if we need
I'm
to,
broke. Yeah,
if we
we'll
if
know
we need
to go there.
if we
if
want to
do.
fly or need
And
to
I-
make an escape.
Right. And I'm sure there's other
Mhm.
menageries around the
They
city
can't
as well.
charge us after we leave.
Alright, so now we do the awkward thing where we say we're gonna talk outside and we don't walk back in, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, did we leave anybody inside? Is Alastoro still in
Is
there?
Drax still
No.
admiring the steeds?
No, he walked out with you guys.
Okay.
All right. Then let's just keep walking. At least now we know that we can rent a flying creature if we need to travel further. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
You know, such as to like District 10 or whatever, 12, 14, wherever the hell the castle's at.
7.
Oh, it's a 7?
Circle 7.
Circle
Circle
7.
7.
Oh, circle 7. Okay, yeah. Still, from 1 to 7 is much further than 1 to 4.
Right. But for the castle, I think we're thinking underground.
That's fair. That's fair.
Right.
Okay.
Maybe some giant moles or something.
Let's just make our way to 4
I mean,
then.
if you want them.
Keep walking.
You know,
Yeah,
guys,
let's
we've
go,
been walking. We've got like another hour, so I'm just gonna, any food stands we pass, I'm just gonna, pay for a
You-
meat on a stick or something.
You read my mind. You go for some street food.
Yeah, so
Absolutely. I need to take in, on our tours, we had such good food. You guys have to try. Have to try the duck log.
The what?
The duck log. It's like I saw it like 5 or 6 times passing a vendor.
Okay.
Duck
That's
You
cool.
got to tell me what you think.
You guys took tours?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we took a week-long tour.
They said that's what they were doing while we were
Right,
trekking
right.
through the wilderness, remember?
Took tours and
So-
talked shit about Decker. That's basically all we did.
Basically, drank a lot
as
of
y'all are
alcohol.
walking, y'all see plenty of vendors on the roads handing out different types of street food. There's meats and fish and duck on a stick. And you have your pick of what you want. It's a silver piece of stick, so mark off how many you think you would get.
I get 3.
They have ale.
Yes, they're outside ale vendors. Sorry. Kind of some of the restaurants have walk-up bars,
Right.
kind of bars set up that like the flap opens to the outside public street at certain times of day.
Probably still morning ish.
Around 11:30 now.
It's like lunchtime.
Mm-hmm. And you make your way up, and you come round the corner, and you see the Old Bark Inn.
There it
You
is.
kind of get it. Kind of get it now. It's Old Barkin.
It's
Ha ha ha.
barking. Do
So,
we hear barking?
You do see an old-looking scraggly dog laying on the porch of the place, though.
Oh, I want to pet.
I wonder what his name is.
all right, guys. So how do we go about finding this gray guy? Are we gonna get like weird looks or questions
Right.
about asking?
Right,
I
I didn't even
mean-
think about that. We can't just walk in and be like, "Hey, where's
we-
Gray?"
Maybe we
Did we get a
canvass the place
description?
first?
I don't have a
Do we know his
description.
species or anything?
No. Can
Gonna
we just
have to
ask like
ask.
the bartender and say we're looking for a friend of a friend or something?
I
I
think
can
maybe
I can throw on a quick disguise.
I
Mm.
that sounds like a good idea,
Mhm.
Arlie.
Mhm.
I don't think all of us should walk up to the bar and
Mm.
be like, "Hey, where's Gray?" Because then they're like, "That's no,
That's a lot
6
of
no."
people.
So maybe a few of us go in, get a table if it's got, if that sort of setting in there, if it's not just a place to sleep.
Stagger in a little
Uh,
bit, you know?
I'm
Yeah.
sitting
Yes.
outside petting the dog. The
I
whole
think
time.
maybe I'll just change my
Poor
I'll
guy.
disguise myself.
Aaron, don't pet the dog that hard. It's an
Uh,
old dog.
No, the
Just
dog.
because I'm big doesn't mean
As
I'm
you're
that bad.
as you're petting the dog's eyes just kind of look up at you and then look back down, and it has no other movement.
Oh, it's that old. Makes me cry.
Kate will walk up and give it a scratch as well. Like,
No,
wonder-
he doesn't like it.
Kate, I'm telling you, you guys have been out 2 weeks. You got to be familiar with animals. Don't pet them that hard.
Don't be so violent.
You smell like Grim.
He likes the feel of my talons through the fur. I promise they're light. I promise.
Oh.
I'm very
Sure,
good with my
Sure,
hands.
that's what the screams were all about.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
understand.
I was gonna disguise myself as a lawn door for the joke, but I don't want to waste the spell.
Just two Alondors walk in. Oh yeah, this is my twin.
You know, that could cause problems later. Let's
I would have
not
gone along with it. We're 2 monks from the monastery.
Okay.
All right,
So,
well,
how do we wanna-
come up with
as
another
a
disguise?
regular patron
Right.
and just go like sit at a table. I'm just gonna walk in as a regular patron and see if you
I'll
know.
go in. I'll go in as well with just Grim and sit at the bar and kind of have a overwatch of the place, just in case.
All right. I'll
Overwatch.
cast. I'll cast disguise self, and turn myself into like a scruffy looking like human with dirty blonde hair and like a half shaven beard and
Cool.
like few teeth missing. Hey, my name's Barry Babineau.
Nice. Yeah, so you enter. Some of you said you're going to sit at the bar. It's not too crowded in here. There are maybe 10, 12 other people in the place eating lunch right now.
I'll go in last. I'll wait till everybody gets in their position and go in last, and then approach the bartender.
I'll go in first then and go to the far corner of the bar. That way I can see the entire place and have Grim just sit next to me on the floor.
Yep, I'm gonna go and just sit in as a another pair of eyes in case things go sideways.
Yeah, a couple moments later, a waitress comes up to both of you respectively and says, "What you having?"
Just an ale, please.
All right. She goes and gets you an ale, 2 copper,
2 copper.
and same thing for you, Cade.
We'll walk in a little.
What you having?
Just give me a simple, wine and maybe some, scraps of meat if you have any. My friend here.
Wine and some jerky. Yep. That'd be 1 gold.
We'll walk in a little after them. I'll walk in. Oh, is that Lily? Nice to see you, Lily. And I'll walk over to Grace.
Really?
Gwen!
Hey, how's it going? Do you mind if I have a little lunch with you?
Oh, come on over. Just come join me.
Cool. Yeah.
Do you order already?
I got an ale, yeah. That's all I got.
All
I'm
right,
good.
Char. I'll just wait for the waitress then.
Yeah. She comes back over with your ale and asks you what you want. What do you have?
Hey, do you have any cheese?
Yeah, I think we have some left over from last night.
Sure, I'll take some cheese
Right.
and just whiskey. Whiskey, bourbon.
We got some
Uh,
hard stuff.
Yeah, some hard. Yeah, sure. I'll take a shot and some cheese.
All right, fair enough. She goes back into the kitchen.
No one's
Eventually
ever
she
gonna
comes
remember
up-
that order, Grace. No one's ever gonna remember that.
Eventually she comes out with some like chopped slices of looks pretty hard cheese, and then like a little taller than a shot glass but smaller than a goblet thing of some dark liquid.
Oh, thank you so much, lass. How much
Uh,
for it?
A gold for the both.
All right, here's 2 gold for you.
Oh, thank you kindly. She'll take 1 gold, put it in a coin purse, take the other gold, put it in her brassiere, walk away.
I'll probably just be walking in with like Drax, or because he's probably just chilling. And I'll just be like talking to him about flying and like how cool it is and shit. And I'll probably go over to just Cade and just sit there.
Well, yeah, so
Honestly.
so Terwin and Drax go over and sit with Cade and Grim.
Our
And
corner.
Alistaro kind of slinks his way through and goes and sits up at the bar and orders himself a drink. And then we have Harley.
what kind of door is it?
It's classic swinging
Saloon door. Cool.
saloon doors.
I'll walk in and like push them open and hold them open for a second. Let my shadow cast in.
Yeah, when he does, I turn and I scoot my chair on the ground.
Nice.
And everybody just turns to look at him.
I let them close behind me. Just go up to the bartender and say, "I'll have a G&T."
G and T. We've
gin and
got tea. Oh, gin and tonic. Okay.
Yeah.
Gin, tonic water. You want a lime with that?
I'll take a lime. Yeah, I'll take a lime.
Sure. Yes. Goes and cracks some
What's
ice
this guy's name
cubes and pours it together. And
Gray.
Was it Bramble or what did you say?
Gray Grizzly?
Oh, Gray, the one we're looking for. I thought you meant your name that you came up with.
I know, Barry Babineau. I know.
Yeah.
Barry Babineau. Yeah.
He turns back around with your drink and sets it on the table. 2 silver.
Oh yeah, I'll place the silver. Oh, steep prices here in what's the capital? Does it have a name? I feel like it has a
District
name,
4.
it's not right.
No, the city
Uh,
itself.
The city does have a name. It's the city of Misty Gold.
Okay. Oh yeah, right. And I'll say, tell me, Barkeep, you ever heard of a man named what's his name again?
Gray
Gray.
Bisley?
Bisley?
Gray
Bisley.
Bisley.
Gray Bisley.
You ever heard of a man named Bisley? I go by Gray.
Alright, talking about old Gray.
Gray.
Who wants to know?
Oh, that'd be Barry Babineau at your service.
You got business with Gray.
Yeah, he owes me some money.
Does he now?
Oh no.
He'll put his fingers in his mouth and whistle. The dog from out front gets up and kind of trots inside. Kind of turns into a human
What the fuck?
and comes and pats you on your shoulder.
Oh, there you are, Gray, you old so and so. And I embrace him.
There goes all of our empathy.
after I just disguise self on the outside.
I heard
I don't know that- 'cause
somebody
he's on
was
the
looking
outside,
for
right?
me. Yeah, he was.
Okay, so I don't know this. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
You don't remember me? It's Barry Babineau.
Do any of us see the dog turn into this
Sure,
guy?
Barry.
Do any of us know? See that? Out the
Well,
window?
you do as you don't see or hear anyone come through the swinging doors. It's kind of you guys have a vantage point of seeing the door. Alistar does not because he's sitting at the bar. The dog kind of walks under the swinging doors and then forms into a human
Okay.
and walks. And
Yeah. I have
I'm
no
just
idea.
like,
You're gonna see Kate kind of take a sip of wine like this and be like,
the fuck. Uh oh.
Should have set up some whispers, but we didn't.
Yeah.
so-
I'm just gonna whisper to Kate and be like, he heard and saw everything.
Mr. Babineau,
There goes our plan.
you say I owe you some money?
Oh, well, that was a little rude, you see. I hushed tone. I was sitting here by a mutual friend. An old friend. I gotta give him a wink.
Does this friend have a name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he does have a name.
he sure
He
does.
does indeed have a name.
And that name
Name.
would be.
Lean closer. Hey, before I do this, I just want to make sure I have the facts right. You got a nose Deckard or no?
The informant, Deckard's informant knew the guy. I don't know if Deckard.
Ah. We got his
But he
name though, right?
probably
Yeah.
mentioned
We got-
Deckard.
Deckard talked to his
message.
informant from beyond the grave and said his friend Gray gave him the entrance into the place.
Right, but didn't he say in the message his friend's name?
The
His
informant's name?
No.
Did he tell us before?
No, he always referred to him as his informant.
Say Deckard.
But you don't know if Deckard knows him or not.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just
Find
say,
out.
oh, I do have some sad news about a mutual friend. Is there a private place that we can speak?
He looks up at the bartender and he says, John, we're gonna go to the back for a minute. And he kind of puts his arm around you and ushers you past the bar and into a back
Can I
room.
set up
If-
psychic whispers with?
hit real quick if you want to.
Well,
yeah.
when he gets up, I'm gonna follow behind also.
That's gonna look real suspicious if we all go back there with
Cade's not moving.
Oh,
Cade's
I'm
kind of
not-
just like,
just me.
I'm gonna set up psychic whispers with all four of you and walk back. You don't. I mean, you do what you want, but that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm staying.
Quickly
If
glance
you
around.
start to follow him down the hallway to a back
Yeah,
room,
that looks
the,
sketch.
the bartender is going to step in front of you and block your passage.
Sorry, friend. I was
I'll be
just
right back.
I was just looking for the bathroom.
Yeah, it's over there, other hallway.
Oh, well, I've never been here before, so I just need to. Sorry, that shot and cheese went straight through me.
Lactose intolerant.
No worries. Hope you're feeling better.
And I'll go to where he pointed.
And now our main man is gone.
And I'll
Yes,
go use.
dude.
I'll fake use the bathroom and come back and sit down with Lily.
Yeah, so y'all just all watch this transpire, and then take Harley down this hallway after they had a little whispered conversation. You don't know if this is good, this is bad. Harley doesn't look disturbed, but they're just going to the back room.
In my head, I'll touch base with all four of them and just say, you know, Tuesday back. Going to try to figure something out. I'll holler if I need backup.
Very vague, thank you.
While I'm in fake using the bathroom, where I'll reply, I tried to follow, sort of nonchalantly, but I was blocked by the bartender, so I think you're having a very one-on-one private conversation back there currently.
No worries. This guy's very sneaky. I did not even hear him coming up on me.
It's
Oh,
'cause
he was the
doggy.
dog out front.
Oh shit, he
I'm
was the
still
dog.
tripping out on that. I'm like, yeah, so he saw you transform,
Oh
buddy.
shit. I literally
is all in my head.
transformed. I was petting the dog as I changed my form.
I know.
So
I appreciate the info.
he opens this door in the back, and it looks like an office, and he leads you into it. And he walks around, and he sits behind a desk. He sits down and says, he closes the door behind you guys. So, what's your real name, friend?
I drop the face and pull back my hood and say, "Sorry for the ruse, Mr. Gray. I work for a man called Deckard. That name mean anything to you?"
Yes. Yes, he's a mutual benefactor of ours.
Great. Perfect. Whew. I thought you were going to kill me. Anyways,
If you would have said a different name, that might have been a possibility.
you're right. I don't know the other name of the guy, but we heard that he had another employee in town that unfortunately met his demise.
Kakarot.
Yes.
What a fucking name to a.
Really?
I
Yes,
got fucking wiped.
Yeah,
Uh,
yes, we learned about his demise recently, and Deckard sent us to touch base. I suppose you know that all of my friends are inside of your establishment here.
Yes, I saw them walk in individually, like.
Yeah, it's
Maybe some
really
pretty
sad
good
and
pets, though.
Dog do, yes, they are. Yeah.
you always pet the dog.
Well, I can say one second. Everything's cool. It's cool. I told him we work for Decker. He's cool.
You-
I
you
am
want us
so
to come back
embarrassed
there?
and sorry for petting him.
I'm not.
Would you mind if our friends joined? If my friends joined us?
I'll just relay my information to you. How about that? And then you can
Sounds
go
great.
talk to them.
Sounds great.
So, Deckard tells me you're going on sort of a reconnaissance mission to where our friend Kakarot left off.
Yes, fact finding, as it were. And to
Yes,
stay out of the muss.
any plans of vengeance for Kaki?
Well, that depends. We have no immediate plans, but if
Good to hear,
You need-
because Deckard told me to make sure that you guys keep a low profile.
great, we didn't even know the guy.
Well, I'll tell you the same way I told him how to get in. Just outside the first wall, there's an old dock section. Part of the river's down by section 9. Next to a bridge off the east side of this dock section. Under the bridge, the river runs, but across and to the right, down under that river, is an old mining shaft. Now, once you enter, it is quite a labyrinth inside to be able to make your way all the way up to the top of the mountain. But
Oh, sorry.
sorry, I'm a bit old age. Get lost in train of thought every now and then. When you're going through those couple old structures on the inside, a couple old grounds of old mining inhabitants and things of that nature. If you stick to the more traveled path, as it were, it should lead you straight to the top. Try not to veer off too much, because it is pretty perilous if you do.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Would you
Yeah,
ask
and
how
then-
Kakarot died if he knows?
What
Ah.
happened to
What?
old Kek? She has ears. We're all connected.
Yeah.
She can hear what you're
Well, no,
Hearing?
but this is just a question I had because how did Kakarot die? You know? And oh wait, or not Kakarot, the informant. How did the informant die?
Right,
'Cause
right,
I don't
right,
know
right.
about Kakarot, but how did the informant die?
Does he know?
If he knows.
Oh, yeah. I'll say. Okay. Great. We definitely appreciate the information. Just a question. How did our friend meet his demise?
So, Deckard told me that he was watching young Kakarot while he was traveling through, and he came upon the hand down there. And that's how he saw what he was after, I suppose. But as soon as she saw Khaki, his scry spell ended.
Okay. How do you feel about the hand? If we were to, per se, enact a Whisperer campaign, would you be interested in being one of those Whispers? Just a question, completely separate.
I see what you're getting at. There's a good few of us in the city that don't take too kindly of what we think she's doing to our old king.
Right, of course.
We kind of can see behind the veil, if you know what I'm saying. Whereas the sheeple out here don't really see what's going on.
That's good to know. Well, we definitely appreciate the information. Are there any other things you might be able to help us with?
Just told to give you the entryway in. So I think that's the extent of my privy information to you.
Okay.
Cade's gonna say over the psychic whisper to everyone, should we ask him how far this pendant that Tetherwind has can get us?
You can only talk to Harley.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Harley that.
The Hydrake word
Yeah.
pendant.
Where's Harley?
Harley?
Might be doing.
I think we lost him. Harley, come back.
Me. Not no, I'm gonna grab a beer.
Fair enough.
Can you grab me one? I'm gonna grab one too.
Beer break.
Bathroom break.
Yep. Oh, yep, we just lost him.
Oh, everybody's gone.
Oh, did you hear what I said though before you left or no?
Yeah.
You said no?
I did.
Okay, cool. I don't know if that's something that maybe we should ask him. He might know.
One more thing. We were gifted a sort of, like a sort of pendant of the local authorities of the highest rank. What do you think we could use that for?
Telling me you're in possession of the Hydrake seal?
Yes, that is what. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Pretty powerful emblem if it's real.
Right.
Should be able to get you into pretty much anywhere you want to get within the city. Now, as far as do you have this personally?
It is in our party.
Yes, well, it's admittance for 1.
Oh, okay. So it's like something that you're gifted from the high authority to get you in.
Precisely.
Gotcha. Like an invitation. Okay. All right. Well. Yes. Okay. Well, I probably need to. You know what? I don't really care. You're the head guy here, so I'll probably just go out like this. Just put my hood back on. That's okay with you?
Do we want to catch
Or
Chandler
whatever
up
suits
before
ya.
we end the conversation, so that if he has questions.
Well, I don't have a psychic link with him, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Chandler, the party left on a little day mission to a person that Deckard told them that his informant got the secret entrance location from, to travel up through the center of the mountain into the castle area. So they went on a trek, skipped on getting some flying mounts, and decided to walk, and made it to this tavern, this inn. It's called the Old Bark Inn. It's plastered with a old-looking dog with the word "bark" coming out of its mouth. Old Barkin. And they went inside and asked for the person that Deckard told them to ask for, which happened to be the dog out front, which transformed into the person, and has now having a conversation with Harley. That conversation is
In the
just
back
ending.
room. We're sitting in separate parts of me and Grace are sitting at one table. We at separate times. Cade and Terwin and Drax are sitting at a different table, and you're at the bar by yourself.
Wonderful.
Well, I hope you don't meet the same fate as young Kakarot. But, good day to you. I guess Harley left again. But yeah, Harley, you don't have to. He doesn't have to disguise himself. He can walk out, and then you guys see Harley walk out with the old man walking behind him. The old man turns and goes behind the bar and talks to the bartender, kind of whispers in his ear, and then he walks back out front and sits on the porch as himself.
I give everyone a thumbs up as I'm walking out.
Just
So, all good? Did we get enough, Lily?
Yeah, I'm done with my drink, so I think it's time to go. I'm good.
Did they have any straws? No?
no.
I've just got ale all over the front of the mast then.
Okay, just gonna get up and walk out once Harley goes out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, all good, Harley? No, any good information?
Yeah, tell us what he said. What do we need to know?
That's quite a good trick that he has, by the way.
But he must be some sort of druid.
Or has a specific item that lets him, transform like that.
That'd be a pretty cool item to have, if that's such a thing.
All right, so Harley, what do we need to know? What did he tell you? How do we get in?
I think Harley.
Harley relays all of the information that he told you in more of a French accent.
That is.
Cool. All right, so we go down back to Circle 1, out to the edge on the outside, look for a bridge that crosses a river, and then find the old mine shaft that goes up. Do you think the mine shaft's flooded from the
I don't
ocean?
know. But-
Guess.
Should we start that at like the beginning of a day, not when we're already halfway through the day? Maybe we go
Just-
find it.
That's only been
now.
about 3 hours. We
I
woke up
mean-
at 8, it's about 11.
It's been
Yeah,
about
but
4
how
hours.
long
It's
does it
around
take
it's
to
around
go from-
noon.
So how long does it take to get there?
It's gonna take us about 4 hours to get back. So maybe 4 o'clock is when we search out for the
Maybe
old mine entrance?
But are you saying we go into the mine entrance today?
I mean, we could scout it out, in the night, and then maybe we go sleep at the cove again, and then do it in the morning. I don't know. When do you want to do it?
I mean, that's what I'm saying, because by the time we get back, and then it's going to take us how many hours? It took us, what, 2 hours to get here? 3 hours, 4 hours? How long did it take us to get here?
About 3.5 hours, and then you had about a 45-minute conversation, and then now it's about.
All right. So it took us 3.5 hours to
12:30.
get here. It is going to take literally most of the day to get the rest of the way up.
Oh, we could fly
I'm
back.
still on the fuck Deckard
You're
train.
not going up. You're going back down.
No, I know, but by the time we get into the mine shaft, don't we have
Oh,
to go
yeah.
up in the mine shaft?
You gotta go up.
I think we might be sleeping in the mine shaft.
That might be a possibility. So maybe we stock us on some supplies in case that's a thing.
Yes,
Alright.
we do have some
Sarah, did you
supplies.
have a question?
Oh
I
no,
was-
I was just stating, my allegiances still lie against Deckard at this moment in time. I've had nothing to change my mind on that. I still don't see why we're putting all this effort in.
Well, we've only
Yeah.
gotten paid less. We've gotten paid a fourth of what we're going to get paid. So money.
Plus, the way Gray tells it, this Kakarot guy was grade A.
Okay. When did we ever care about how nice of a person someone was?
Well, apparently, if once the hand of the king, sort of takes over, the city and everything, apparently some bad evil's going to come. I don't really know. I'd like people not to die.
I mean,
No,
why
I
don't we
heard-
just go
I
assassinate
heard-
them?
I heard that she does not like necromancers.
Wonderful. I'll kill her with necromancy.
I'm
mean,
not sure
I-
us killing her is a possibility.
Right, we gotta put her in jail. She needs to serve her justice.
And I don't think we're going to be doing anything to her until she
Justice.
gets some information and insight more about this golden egg orb she has.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
say
So-
this golden dragon orb.
If
She got
Deckard's
it.
terrified of
She
this
powerful
thing,
Back.
with it.
right?
Fact
So-
finding. We're on a fact finding mission.
Drax wants us to, or Deckard
It sounds
wants
like
us.
we're on a thievery mission and a possible suicide
No.
mission.
No thieveries.
Definitely
We
not
just
fact finding, because we found the facts. We've already got them.
yes, but we're not stealing anything. We haven't been instructed to act. We've been instructed to look.
But he wants
I
it.
mean,
So the
Alistair,
next step is
Exploring of
definitely going to
missions.
be, hey, now that you know where it is, go fucking get it.
I
He's
do agree with
making
you,
a point.
Alistaro. We're gonna have to go in and up and find the way, then we're gonna have to come all the way back out, go back to Deckard, get some things that he's gonna give us apparently, and then come back.
He's coming
and do
with
it all.
us, and we're all
Oh,
getting an orb
Deckard's gonna come
the
with
next
us.
time.
He
Yes.
said he was going to join us. We all get orbs.
Once we find the path, he's gonna come
Yes.
with us.
Once we confirm that there is a way into the castle that is discreet, then we go back and he gives us each an orb,
Yes.
and he comes
I
with
agree
us
with the
to
passing
get-
baby. This
We
is
get-
definitely UGG material.
It's much easier than having to.
Power, some ranger abilities.
Yes. It's much easier than having to fight our way all the way through the city into the castle, find her, and then do that, as opposed to
Just
sneaking
give
in.
me like an hour.
Well, listen, Kakarot died by the hand's hand, so I feel like we're not gonna have to try hard to find her if we go the same route that he took.
Just
You know what?
someone cast
Alistair-
locate person or whatever. I'll
He's
fly
a
up
spellman,
there.
spellman.
Hey, listen, I kill things and bring
Hey,
things back
let's
from
not-
being killed.
I punch things. You think I can just locate people anywhere?
I hide and throw cards at people, so
I hit things
do you want me to
very
do?
hard.
Drax is. I'm still trying to figure out what I do.
Yes, yes.
You're a
you
dragon.
Be a dragon.
We're going to teach you how to be a dragon soon enough.
So are we near the mountain castle at all? No.
No.
We're
Super far?
three
We're
circles
Way,
around.
way out, like a 6-hour walk.
We're-
Can we see it from here?
Yeah, it's up.
You'd have to get on some rooftops, but you could see up the mountain from
Like
where
the
you are.
fly.
I fly up to a rooftop.
Yeah, so over one wall, buildings, another wall, buildings, another wall, buildings, big circle top buildings, and there's this giant golden castle at the very top.
Yeah, you give me like a couple of hours, this will be bing bang boom done.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's possible, Alistaro. I think you'll be bing bang boom done.
I think you're overselling your abilities. a little.
Underestimate my power.
No,
I'm
I
not
found out-
underestimating your power. I just think you're a little overconfident, considering the level of like power this lady has.
Do we really even know how much power this lady has?
She
All we know
killed
is
Kakarot.
Enough to enslave a
her
kingdom.
hand apparently killed him.
well, it's not so much her; it's the orb she carries.
Right.
Yeah, it's her orb's
So-
power.
Kill her when she's asleep. Bing bang boom done.
Well, if the orb's watching, then she's never
I was gonna
asleep.
say,
Right.
Wouldn't the orb protect her? Trying to like
We don't know. That's why it's a recon mission.
So
Yeah, we also
the
don't know how many
emblem.
guards we're gonna
Drax
need.
did say this was the most powerful of all those orbs. That all of the ones that he has might be a match with all
Deckard.
of our
Yeah,
combined
Deckard.
power to that one orb.
The emblem is a one-way pass for one person.
I swear, if you would have just given me the green orb and let me say that damned word, we wouldn't have to deal with this.
You'd be stuck.
Who gives a fuck? I'd be alive.
But then how would you get out?
I don't know. Somebody stupid enough would come along one day.
But yeah, you could die before then.
I doubt it.
You don't know though.
I don't.
You're just
All right, let's start
Chaos.
moving back down towards the first circle.
yeah.
We've got about a 3-hour walk,
Let's first find the mining shaft, like before we do anything else, just
Yeah,
to make
let's-
sure,
let's-
like,
yeah.
maybe
Find
he's
that.
lying. I don't know.
Let's go find that, and we can make the plans after.
Yeah.
This group
Alistaro, I feel
lot
like
of thinking.
you're just trying to die.
No. Why? What? No. I want to live forever. Why would I try to die?
Well, the things you're saying are very contradictory to
Your current
what you're
plan
trying to do. Then
Is the opposite of living forever.
I just think you guys are overestimating our opponents.
What if
You
we're
mean-
not though?
You mean
Deckard
the
is scared of
thousands-
her? I'm
the-
fucking scared of
the
her.
thousands of dragons you see flying around in the air with the guards on them, all of those, plus the lady with the most powerful dragon orb known in existence, we're underestimating that.
Let me say this though. What if we're not? And she's much more powerful than we even think.
Mm-hmm.
There is that chance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we're dead either way.
We're dead. We're dead.
We're,
we're
not
we're
dead if she's not
Right,
as
if she's-
powerful.
Or if she knows
will
and
not
see
take.
us, or know that we're coming, or
It's-
we spoil the
it's
surprise.
She obviously knows that someone is coming. She just had someone killed for infiltrating. You don't kill someone that is
Well,
infiltrating and then not
she
expect
didn't-
more people to come.
She didn't have someone killed. She killed someone.
Oh, I thought you said her hand killed them.
No,
Oh,
she
like
is
her-
the she
like
is
her
the
own
The
hand.
hand.
she's
Oh.
the hand.
She's known as the hand.
Right.
Well, I know she's
Yeah.
the hand,
Yeah.
but like, I thought we were
Death by
talking
the
about a
hand's
hand's
hand.
hand, which would be like a half hand.
Second, or
No.
Yeah.
Like her hand is a different meaning. The hand's hand is the hand proper. Her hand.
her hand is
Arm.
her hand,
Yes.
but she is the hand of, but not an actual
I assume it
hand.
was magical. I think she's a magical person, right? So
It's better to overestimate and overplan for the amount of forces and power you need?
I disagree.
Why?
I always
reason
say,
I
measure twice,
disagree-
cut once.
Yes. But too many plans means that we eventually don't. Listen, how many times have we made a plan and stuck to that goddamn plan?
We only have one plan right now. Go in the mine shaft and see where it leads.
I'm just saying. You're all talking about plans and making plans. But how often do we stick to one?
I have no comment on that.
Very convenient.
Let's just
Fucking listen to me!
You're
let's
the
just check out
leader!
what we know.
I am the leader, but nobody listens to my plans. My plans are good ideas. Nobody listens to my plans.
Well, give me a plan.
We have a
First of all,
plan. We have something to check out.
We have a plan. It is to first go find the mine shaft. Then we get supplies and any other weapons and anything else we might need to then go through the mine shaft and plan to spend at least one night in the mine shaft, depending on how long it takes us. So we can quietly find a way to the castle. And then we just observe and see if it's even possible.
Just quick question. This mine shaft, yes. This is the same route that Kaka Carrot Cake took, right?
That's.
As
Oh,
far
I
as
did bring
know-
that point up earlier.
And they obviously wouldn't think, oh, somebody just came through here and we just fucking murdered him. They wouldn't dare send more people into this stupid fucking mine shaft.
I fully think that we're gonna have to fight some guard down there. But if we can do it without anyone knowing, then it's still a win for us.
Now, the other possibility is that they've they built a wall or something to shut it off because they know it is a way to get into the castle. Or they kind of just want to trap us and, use us as bait or something, or just torture us. I don't know. That's another possibility. So,
Cade and Harley, give me history checks.
22. And a 12.
12 was Harley's?
12. And mine was a 22.
Alright. 22. You remember Deckard saying that his informant was a kobold. Harley, with a 12. Easy enough to remember. It's great lore. The underside of the city, the gold that is transported from all of the nations contributing to the city is transported into the caverns by kobolds.
Does anybody have a way of making us all look like kobolds?
No.
I think that might be a fairly tall order. Actually, hold on. Excuse me, dear. Are you awake? I'm talking to my orb.
So, what do you require?
We're trying to do something stealthily, and if you can have a way to make us look like kobolds, it would be greatly appreciated. Do you possess that kind of ability?
There's some significance in the fact that he was a kobold and got caught and killed.
Well, yeah, I
even
think
though
it's
kobolds are
more.
supposed to be there.
Right, I think it's more likely like they might not be thinking he's like this like super spy. He might be thinking he's just this jackass who wandered into the wrong area, and
Right.
she's a cutthroat lady, and no.
Maybe he saw something he shouldn't see, regardless of who he is. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
They might
Well,
not
that
be
makes
like
sense.
might not be like super what's the word?
They might not be looking for a group of.
Paranoid.
Right.
Right.
Harley, you spent some time here. Is there a dungeon inside of the castle?
I don't know. I only spend time in dungeon on the 3rd circle, the dungeon on the 5th circle. There's a dungeon on the 6th circle. It's pretty nice. Easy escape. That's my favorite one.
Question. Pardon. Time. Question. How many times did you spend? How much time did you spend in a dungeon, and why?
Oh, it's pretty much every time I come to the city, one of my brothers apprehends me, and they're like, "Oh, I'm taking you back to father," and then I get away from them.
Are you end up in a dungeon? Does your brother take you to the dungeon?
They are Drake.
Yeah, that's why they hold me.
The orb speaks up and
Alarming
says,
amount of family drama going on right there. Just
I can do that for you for 1 hour.
All of
That's
us.
Pretty good.
All of you.
So maybe if we need it, like we'll
Right,
have that on the
right,
back
right,
burner.
right.
Is that including Cade's dog?
I think. Well, I don't know.
To be honest, Cade, I don't think we need to bring your dog with us.
I agree.
I
I
think
don't know.
I think in
I
this
don't know.
case,
His dog's pretty cool.
it's
He is
pretty
very
cool,
cool.
but I
It
don't
does do
think
magic.
that it's
Including your
very
dog.
suspicious.
That is all I could do for you that day.
Oh. So we would have no priest.
okay.
well.
Back
Here's the thing about bringing in Grim is that he, people see us walking around with him, and then they, if he doesn't become a kobold or look like a kobold, then he becomes a way to identify us. So, like, maybe we use him as oh yeah, look, these people, their dog is here. It's fine. They're also here at this.
I'm guessing because he is a fairly unique among animals that people don't just usually have these things as pets, right?
No.
Okay.
Easy to identify. Tend to remember the giant dog.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be a good idea to bring that guy down with us.
I mean, it's
You
not
could
like Harley's
probably- I
taking
mean-
the entourage, right? So
Oh, they're staying back for sure.
yeah. So
They're not even with
Alright.
us right now.
All right, I'll leave him with Otis then.
He'll be a good guard dog in case, something happens
keep them safe.
True, true,
Yeah.
true.
Keep Summer safe.
True.
He's pretty stealthy though, right? He can hide. He can be sneaky dog.
I mean, he's handy. He's got some. I mean, apparently he has some tricks up his sleeve, but
How far have we made it walking now, Ian?
Y'all are getting down to, I would say another 3 hours of walking. You would be at the dock area in Sector 9 that he told you to go to outside of the first wall. Which, if y'all go to chat VTT or above VTT, you can see what it looks like.
hey,
Above VTT?
I'll tell you what. Since we're doing a group thing, I'll let the group decide. I'll abstain from the vote.
Leave your
Why?
dog.
What you mean?
For
Yeah, what are you
leaving
talking
for leaving Grim.
Oh, I think that's
Yeah.
a 100% for the group.
Yeah, leave the goddamn dog.
Whoa, easy. All right, I'll leave him with Otis.
Yeah, just a bunch of kobolds and a dog made of fire.
Kobolds have pets, right?
A hellhound.
He's not made of fire. He's like
No.
he's like made of shadow, right?
Magma.
Yeah, it's like
unidentifiable
wolf
and will
smoke,
link him to us.
lava, coals.
It's just a
I
giant. beast monster. Here's
I
the
vote
deal.
for the dog. I'm pro dog.
Pro dog.
Man,
Why is this the vote?
It's either pro dog or anti dog. That's the vote.
I think most are anti-dog. I think you're the only pro dog.
I feel
I'm
like
pro
what
dog,
you
but
said.
Let that live on your conscience.
Alright, has everybody seen it on above VTT?
Yep.
Join.
So north would be to the left, south would be to the right.
North.
And y'all are entering from the west. Very bottom of the screen.
Cool.
Okay.
Y'all can't see all of the scenes that I have set up, correct?
I just see a blank screen.
I just see
Just
the
that? Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You have a button that shows the players.
Oh,
what you
yeah, I
want
see.
us to see.
I see. Yeah.
I mean, no, we don't see anything.
Yeah, so if you remember the directions that the old man gave you, you've just entered into the dock area, the edge outer wall of Sector 9, Circle 1.
Great. Harley,
Reach.
where did he say this cavern entrance was? He said under some sort of river.
Yeah, there's a
Next to
bridge
the
to
bridge?
east.
Next to
Bridge to
the
the
bridge,
east.
there's a river that goes under it or something.
Let's see if we can find a bridge out here.
One of you flyers, you want to get an aerial view and kind of give us eyes in the sky?
That'd be
Told
great.
he told you a direction to go when you got to the docks.
Oh, you said go east from the docks, I
No,
believe.
he did not.
North?
Wouldn't
That's
take us
what
to
I
the
Across
believe.
ocean.
and to the right. Across and to the right underneath the river.
Yeah, why are we having the flyers go? Why don't we send the swimmer?
Yeah, sure.
You
Sure.
could
I'd
see a
love to get back in the water.
you could see a bridge further from the sky than you would the river, probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I-
The bridge. Where the
he
hell's the
might
bridge?
be able to feel the motion of the ocean taken to a river.
What are you,
Am I seeing it?
Right.
Where's the
what are you
bridge? Who's
talking
seeing the
about?
bridge?
Yeah, I don't see a
Put him
bridge
in the
anywhere. It's
water.
just docks.
I don't see a bridge either.
Harley, give me a history check.
Please roll well.
Shoot.
I wrote down what was said. It's across and to the right underneath the river.
But where?
'Cause I'm sure
Like,
Harley remembers.
What river?
across and to the right. So, like,
That's way after when he said, you got to the docks.
Next to a bridge off the east side of the dock.
so like there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, this above BTT is killing my computer.
Sorry.
It's in Discord.
What'd
If you
you-
want to look at it in Discord.
Yeah, if you just watch it in Discord.
Yeah, it's fine.
So,
What was your history check?
Don't know. My
Yeah.
game's dragging crazy when I roll it.
Got you.
so is it like over here? Is that what? Off and to the right? That's the left. Hang on.
History. 19.
Up and to the right.
19. You remember he said travel east to get to the docks. From the
Nice.
docks, travel
North.
south until you get to a bridge. When you see the bridge, it will be down and to the right next to the river.
Travel south from the docks, and which way is north here?
North
Left.
and to the left.
North is the left. South is
North
the
is
right.
so we travel to the right.
Yes.
Yes.
Bridge.
So we'll wander a bit right on the water line. Is
Yeah.
where I'll be.
So we need to go like that way, right? Is that what we're all
Get to a bridge.
agreeing on? That
Yeah.
way?
So you'll
Right.
take a right, listening to Harley, and you
Okay.
come to down the edge. You come to a bridge.
Oh! I see a bridge!
All right, Alondor, jump off this bridge and go find that Tommy.
Wait a minute. Hey, What?
It's
Are
good
we
to
coming
me.
in from the left?
It says
You're-
under the
you're-
bridge, right?
You're coming in from the left, yes. No. Sorry. The screen is flipped on this one. You're coming in from the right of the screen.
Okay, so we.
Wait, why are we coming in?
You
from the
traveled the coastline.
So
Oh,
you said-
it's upside
camera,
down.
Camera
It's
angle
upside down.
flipped.
It's upside down.
Camera angle flipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is
So-
where a river enters from the coast.
This green area on the left side, we're gonna have to go down and find the entrance.
Or we could go down this side that has the beach.
For that,
Is
I don't
anybody
know
drawing
how
anything?
far
So like,
across is there?
What's
so
that?
like down here? No, that was dumb.
That's a giant circle, Grace.
Yes,
I saw-
somewhere down there.
Grace, I saw where you pointed, but I'm not sure in which direction you wanted me to go there.
So like over here we come in because we gotta go under here somewhere. Is that what I'm
Sure.
thinking?
I'll backtrack. I'll backtrack. Where's our pointers? How do you get the pointer again?
I don't remember.
I think
There's no
we
It's-
ever
pointers
had
in this,
one.
I don't
It's
think.
the
Yeah.
double circle thing on the right. You can turn that red, and when you click with your mouse, it will set a beacon off.
Double circle thing on the right. What do you want?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Like
Is
this.
that an eye? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think it's something that you can only see.
Oh yeah, it is something on I can see over.
But you can draw lines. Like
Yeah, you
that.
can draw a little. Like,
Yeah,
brush-
so once you got to the bridge, it was under, next to the river, to the right of the bridge.
Alrighty, I'll travel down the right side on the beach, and then walk my way down. We put
Put
tokens
yourself,
on here.
put your token where you want to be. Maybe
where's-
I have to add your tokens. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, okay. Oh, there we go.
Who's Gilderoy Lockhart?
Oh, I have updated art for y'all later on session that y'all can like tell me what you want to add and stuff. Send it later.
Yeah, so y'all are on there. You can go to where you want to.
Are we limited by our movement distance?
No, we're not in combat or anything.
I just checking. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the water to see as far as I can.
And Harley, if you're watching the screen, you can just tell me where you want to go, and I can put you there. Now, Alistaro, are you on top of the bridge?
Yep, I'm just on the bridge waiting for them to find something. Keeping a lookout.
Or
Oh, Harley,
I'll,
good. Cool, awesome.
I'll
And
explore
Drax,
down here.
Drax is going to follow.
I'm gonna try and see if I
Yeah.
see something on the bridge, walking on the beach.
Yeah, so give me perception checks, everyone.
Do.
And tell me exactly where you're looking, like where you're trying to look.
That is a pin. I'm
10?
I'm looking at the stone, like under the bridge work.
Under the bridge.
23.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything under there. Cade, where are you looking?
I'm gonna go down there and look at the same, try to find this place too, the entrance.
Yeah, you're looking around the same place that Alondor's looking, and you're not finding anything.
Alondor, do you think it might be underneath the water?
You know what? It might be. And I'll start walking into the water.
How far across is the river?
It's exactly what the squares are across. So
Oh,
at some
okay.
points, it's yeah.
I'm gonna fly across and like look up on the cliff side.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay,
just
so
thinking.
so that's a cliff right there with a little bit of ground that you can stand on. You can fly and land about right there.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a perception check over there. Alondor, right under the bridge here, the rapids are moving kind of quickly.
Okay,
Um,
I'm not hopping in the water.
Okay.
Then.
I got a 21.
21. You see. What do you draw? A circle. There we go. You see some footprints over here.
Oh, okay.
I will signal to the rest and see footprints that way and fly over there.
I got a 12 just
I
watching
was
the
gonna say, I
road.
got a 12 on that roll.
Alistaro, you see some like nice looking salmon swimming in this river. Yeah, so once you get over there, give me another perception check, Carowin. Actually, give me an investigation, not perception. Because you saw the footprints, now you're investigating the area.
Not so hot. 11.
11. You do see the footprints kind of end in that dark spot in the wall behind you. That's what you see. There's kind of end at that wall, facing it.
Like touch the wall.
There's nothing there.
So it's just
Your hand goes
illusion.
through.
Okay.
Your hand goes through stone.
Hey, you guys. I found an invisible wall. Oh, not invisible. A visible wall that is not really there. Yeah, that.
Are you saying you found a cliffside? That's not a cliffside? That's...
I found an entrance. We'll just say that.
Was it a mirage?
A mirage?
Or an illusion.
How
Yeah.
how are the how calm is the water kind
Drax,
of in the middle
Drax
here?
is gonna come over and then run down the hill, and then he's gonna hop on this rock, and then hop over here. Oh, he hit the water. I gotta give him a roll.
Oh no!
Drax! No!
He starts drifting down, and he catches himself on this rock.
Okay. I was gonna
Oh.
say,
The
I'm
water's
gonna-
going that
I'll
way.
fly
Oh,
after him
okay.
And grab him out.
Cade's gonna walk down this way. How high are these cliffs right here just north of me?
That's so it's equal to the amount of square that it takes up. Is how high it is. So that takes up about 5.5 feet. So that's how high that cliff is.
Okay. I'm gonna jump across these rocks right here then.
The
Can
same
I
thing
go-
that Drax tried to do.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing, like jump from this middle rock over to where Drax is, and then kind of walk
Right,
along the
well-
edge.
You have to wait for Drax to climb up over to where Terwin was real quick.
I was gonna go over
He
and
makes
pick
it.
him up and fly him over.
He makes it up here onto this ledge, and then you're free to start jumping across.
Now would be a really good time for polymorph. Turn someone into a T-Rex.
Actually, excuse me, dude. Do you have anything to help us get across this?
Oh my god.
Wow, really
Are we
calling
going
that
to
in.
waste it?
Yeah, sounds like it.
What if
Wait.
we need the cobalt surprise?
Oh, I
No,
can't
no, whoa,
swim.
whoa, whoa.
But
Hold
we're
on.
not
I'm not
going
sure.
into the mine shaft today, right?
Right. I thought we were
So
waiting.
we can use our one thing for today.
So then, why are we?
Is it
what's
only-
going on? If that's the
No,
thing,
I
then we found
Grace,
it.
I think we're here. We might as well go in and go sleep on the inside.
I
Oh.
swear to gods above.
Well, I guess we all bring in Grim then.
Vecna preserved me. I'm gonna kill everyone.
We haven't
I
been
thought
back
we-
to.
I thought we dropped Grim off with.
We never went back to the room.
We had to have
Did we?
passed it to come here.
Pro dog, pro dog, pro dog.
Did we pass the room?
These supplies for
You did
this?
pass Sector 10, so.
So we did pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would have left him with Artis then.
Do we have any supplies for this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just go. How are we getting in this damn hole? We gotta
We ain't
find it.
got. We ain't got
Yeah,
shit.
give me some
Alright.
dexterity rolls, Kate.
All right. What do you want me to roll?
Dexterity check.
Oh, just check. Okay. That is a 24.
Yeah, you hop across to the same stone that Drax did, and then up onto the same ledge that he's on.
Like-
Drax is gonna hop down over here next to Terwin.
Cool.
Grace, do you have any plan on how
Yep,
you're
yep,
gonna
yep.
get across Terror?
Does anyone want to ride? I can try to carry you across.
How far
Possibly.
is it? How far is it from the one beach to the other beach?
So it varies.
35?
Yeah, at the widest section it's about 35. At the shortest section it's about 15 to 20.
Good.
Um,
I will throw a card across and teleport.
Sweet. Yeah, easy enough.
And Elondor's wings will come out and he'll fly across.
Just leaving Grace.
I'll go grab Grace. I can try to carry her across.
I don't think I have any spells for this.
Yeah, give me a strength check to see if you can carry her.
Can I play some music to give her some inspiration?
Oh yeah, you can definitely give her some inspiration. What's your inspiration sound like that you're giving her?
Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, like just fast, crazy. Like, please let this help. Please let
Nice.
this help.
Nice,
Nervous,
yeah, you
nervous
get a-
coconut playing.
You get an inspiration
Nervous coconut
to your
playing.
roll.
D12? That is D12? Or
What's your
Grace,
inspiration?
I think it is
Grace?
a
I think it's a
D10 or
D10.
D10.
I think it's a D10.
Where the hell did my feet go? Bardic Inspiration is 1d10.
D10.
okay, cool.
That's what I was looking for. Okay.
Good. Yeah. Please get a 10. Nope, 9 total. No, wait. No,
With the
7,
inspiration?
12
I was
total.
gonna say you rolled 7.
Yeah, with
12.
No,
yeah.
I
was
got
putting
a
it.
4.
I
That's
was
what
putting
I
it
saw.
at a 10. Her feet do scrape the water a little bit, but you do make it across with her. Alistara,
Thank you, Tarwin. I do.
so you just fly down. Yeah.
Buzz my way over.
Sweet. All right, everybody makes it to this invisible entrance, and you walk inside.
He looks like
And you
such
see
an old
this.
Little bacon neck.
Right.
Chandler's
Where did
getting
we
the
walk in
sausage.
from? Oh. Down there, okay.
That is tiny.
Ooh, yeah, it is a big cave.
This is massive. Okay.
Did he... I can't remember, what did he say about the path to get through? The
Take
most
the path
traveled?
most
Well
traveled.
traversed, yeah.
Alright,
How
so...
do you tell
who-
that with water?
And how dark is it in here?
It's pretty dark in this one.
And is this sand or water that we're on?
Sand.
I cast light on my
There's a bit of water in here though.
beaming helmet.
I
Nice.
did an alt with that helmet.
Do I have dark vision? I don't even know.
I do not.
I feel like I have a.
I have dark vision.
I do as well. So, does anyone see any footprints then?
I'm
Turn my
gonna.
light bulb helmet so people can see the ground.
I was gonna say I'm gonna start looking.
Can you
Yeah, give
see
me
footprints?
Investigation checks.
Can you see footprints with dark vision?
Yeah, you
can
can
see-
see shadows.
You can see if you have, it's like looking at footprints in the dirt.
16.
That would be a natural 20 for 29.
Yes,
Oh,
using
20 with 25.
nice. Yes, definitely help with the cone head of light.
Arrow.
Alistaro is kind of like bird dogging the ground, leading you in a set of footprints. Now, the footprints do split off when they get about here.
Oh.
Some footprints go this way, and some footprints go this way.
Oh no, no, no,
Gang, let's split up and look for clues.
no, no, no. We're not doing
Can
that again.
can I roll a check to smell which one has a stronger scent, like smells fresher, so to speak?
Yes, it's going to be a pretty high DC for this cavern, but yeah, you can roll it. I know you have it at advantage
Okay.
because you're using your senses.
23.
23, you get more of a musky smell to the right and more of a sulfur smell to the left.
I feel like that's not helpful.
Oh.
You sniffing anything there, Cade?
Yeah, Cade's like literally dogging right now, like on all fours, like smelling these like footprints. I smell.
Maybe we should have brought Grim with us.
Yeah.
I smell sulfur this way, and more of a musty smell that way. That smells like humanoids. This smells more like
Fire?
fiends.
What would kobolds smell like?
Or it could
I
be a
mean-
volcano.
Sulfur smells like eggs to me. I don't know where you get fiends from.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
So
good.
which
Would
way does it
I?
go?
Like sulfur?
Well, I guess I don't really know. Would Cade know what fiends smell like from like the?
Yeah, from
Yeah,
hunting them
yeah,
magically,
yeah.
you don't smell fiends.
Okay. One smells more natural. The other one smells like musty, like people or humanoids.
I
Well.
think we go the more musty way then. Which way is that?
We
That'd
are
be
looking for a
that-
mine shaft.
That way, but
Yeah.
he did. Yeah, right. That's what I was just about to say. We're looking for a mine shaft, so that would be, I assume, more so the sulfur
Must.
way, natural smell.
Would he not? He said the way more traveled. So would that not be the more organic smelling way?
That's what I would think. If it's musty, it doesn't sound like people have gone through there or creatures have gone through there.
Oh, if it's
I-
musty to me, I feel like people have gone through there. That's
it a
what
mu-
smells like.
Is it like
it smells like
like bio musty?
smelly
Is
people.
that what I'm smelling?
More vegetation.
Ah. Hmm.
Okay.
I think we go to the left. That smells more accurate.
Oh, so it doesn't smell like it's not like people.
It's like an
smelling
old,
rotting,
like old,
rotting,
old smell. Like
of
it hasn't been
plants
used
and
very
stuff.
much.
Like
More like a
mothball
rotting
kind
smell.
of musty.
Like vegetation, plants, cave things.
Okay.
When I think musty, Cade, your
Mossy, maybe?
descriptors, when I think musty, I think the smell of a wet animal.
Well, the different
Is
types
that
of.
musky
That's
rather
m-
than musty?
That's more of a musk, like a natural scent, not
Well, that's the word I heard you say.
musty.
Musty.
Yeah,
Like-
it's sounding the same to me.
Like
Must.
like- think like
Yeah.
think like dank.
The T and the
Cave,
K,
like-
the K sound the same coming out of your mouths.
Fair enough.
So which way are we going?
What-
Accurate.
If we're going
Yeah.
left,
High
how
beams.
far?
Oh, nice.
So we're going left then.
So the left smells sulfury, is what we're saying.
Yeah, I was about to say
Right.
I thought the left was sulfur.
Yes.
Right.
I think we
But
go the
right
other
is
way.
Vegetation.
The other way.
Yeah,
Why
we're
are
looking
we
for a
going
mine
with
shaft.
Well,
vegetation?
he said musty like vegetation. A sulfur seems like things have been mined there.
Or it's just an underwater geyser and a heat vent.
You know what? If it's the wrong way, we just come back.
I'll wait
We
here.
do need
Oh.
to put
If
checks
we
to
survive
ensure-
coming back.
Harley, you haven't given me a check in a while. You can give me a investigation check to see if you can discern if either one of these ways are more traveled than the other.
Which one-
Currently, to everyone, they look equally traveled.
What? I got a +1, so go. Yep, that's a big 4.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, you think it's the exact same number of footprints going each direction.
Oh, I got an idea. What if? Okay, hold on. I gotta look at a spell first to see if it's.
Grace, do you just want to camp here for the night? Is that what you're saying? Just go ahead and make camp.
Ian, how tall are the ceilings?
It's about a 35-foot cavern that you're in right now,
What if we send Delilah?
dripping with water every now and then. Gloop, gloop.
I have no
If-
idea. That's not gonna do what I wanted to do.
What if we send Delilah?
Who's
The
Delilah?
book and
Who's
Who?
Delilah?
Who?
Isn't that the familiar name?
Oh,
Delia?
you mean Delia?
Delia.
Delia.
Oh. I was like, wait,
Can we
what?
send Delia?
I was like, what?
You know,
You're
it's,
asking me to
Delia.
put my pet in harm's way.
Is it? She's
Harm, just scouting.
she's also magic, right? She's not like
So is your fucking dog.
right. So he can die. Your familiar is magic. But can't they just be resurrected?
We should have brought the dog with us.
Yeah, let your dog scout.
He's not here. You told me not to bring him.
Can
we
we
don't
send
need
Delia?
the dog.
All right, I'm gonna send Delia the way I think we should go, and that's towards the Musty.
Okay.
Okay. You send Delia through. Now I don't know how to show this just to Alistaro.
Everyone else, look away. Scout's honor.
Yeah, don't look at the screen. I'm not looking. You guys, hold on.
I'm not looking
Just-
at all. I'm
just
not
look at look at us in Discord.
Prolonged
Don't look
eye contact.
Don't look at your other
Prolonged
monitor.
eye contact.
Just stop sharing
Well,
your
no.
screen and be like, no,
I'm
you
sorry, you're the only one that's allowed to look because you can see through Delia's eyes.
can't. Yeah.
Well, it hasn't changed yet.
Yeah, hold on. I'm finding the
Take a
correct one for
screenshot
that
and just
direction.
take it to him. Take a screenshot of what he sees. Just text it to him. So we're saying the left side smells musty?
Sulfur.
No, left
Sulfur.
side smells like sulfur.
Right side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in a.
Here you go.
Don't look.
Not
You're
looking.
you're coming in down.
From the top? Okay, so there. Well, keep on the flying, Delia.
Yeah, so you're gonna have her fly through.
Mhm.
Which direction are you going?
I think, top left. Methinks.
Top left.
Alistaro, can you talk to us still?
Yes, I can hear
Oh,
you. Though
what-
it's a little echoey.
What's he
What's
seeing
your
in there?
What's your range on Delia?
I can communicate with her, in 100 feet, I want to say, and then after that,
Because she just hit 100 feet.
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. But the seeing and hearing is doesn't really have range.
It doesn't have a distance, a range.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll tell her now that she's at 100 feet, Delia, keep going. Use your best judgment. If you see something that looks like a mine, come back to 100 feet and tell me.
So the next, well, you can still see through her eyes, correct?
Yeah, but it's just so she gets out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's also
after,
dark in there, no light.
After
Does Delia have dark vision?
Nope, she's a hawk.
She has keen sight, but not dark vision.
Listen, you're the ones who wanted Delia to go.
So can she see anything?
No, she's a hawk. in a cave.
What did we send her for?
My question exactly.
Yeah, exactly. What are you
Do us
seeing through her eyes, Alistaro?
Familiar can do.
It's there's more cave, obviously. Not out of the cave yet. And there was another path, so she's going down that path, and I'm still looking.
Can you discern shapes, or is it even visible? You know, the
It's real dark. She
Hear or
can't see in the
smell
dark.
anything?
I can't see in the dark.
Can she hear or smell anything?
Yeah, so
She's without gone beyond my communication abilities.
she comes back to you.
Do I
Like
see?
magically or flight wise?
And you, no, not magically, flight wise. She comes back to you after she comes into a cavern that looks like it was built.
Perfect. Good job, Delia. Thank you for making sure that your owner was right. Lick my balls, party members. We go this way.
But should
guy
we
was
have
in
her
agreeance
check
with the
the
musty
other
way.
Should we have her check the other way too?
You want me to send her into a heat geyser?
We
In the
don't know
dark?
that it's a heat geyser.
I mean, it's sulfur. What else does sulfur have to do with underwater caves?
Mining?
Somebody's really bad fart. I don't know.
Why do you... Somebody's... Man, that is a fucking lingerer if I've ever heard one.
Wait, maybe it is. Grace is onto something. Sometimes caves, you know, explode to gases.
Delia, go, I guess, check out the fart.
Yes, you see she goes the other way for a while, goes through some caverns, and then she travels a bit further and then comes out into this. She's going through a cavern and you start to see like a red glow, and then she enters into this large chamber and there's like lava around. There's also like a built structure to the right.
Alright, gang, I say we split up and look for clues. This obviously isn't working. Both ways look like they could lead to a mine. One has lava, the other way is not death-defying.
Well-
So I'm gonna choose the safer way.
Yeah, maybe we don't go the way with the lava. I'll go the right side.
Should we all just go that way and like leave some breadcrumbs if we need to come back?
I mean, lava feels like further down, and I think we need to go further up. You know.
I think you could be right. Yeah, I don't think we
Right.
need to split.
Right, I think dividing ourselves and our power is the opposite of what we should be doing.
I mean, we could each go for an hour, scope it out, regroup here, say what we found, and make a decision that way.
Last time we got separated, it took over 2 weeks to
Listen,
get
that's
back together.
because you were slow and didn't go through a portal.
Okay, well, who was wrong about which way to go? Numbnuts.
What are you talking about?
You just said they both look good. Oh, this way
I
looks
didn't
like
say
the
they
right
both
one!
look good.
They just both
One
have
looks way
character.
better than the other.
Family is falling apart.
Yeah, keep at me,
Again.
fucking wet dog. See how you end up.
I
Wow.
thought we
Guys,
all go.
Okay.
Deckard is tearing us apart. And this
Fuck that
entire...
guy. And his stupid
It's all
galaxy
Deckard.
eyes.
Kate's gonna start walking to the right.
I say we all go to the side that doesn't have lava.
Was this his plan from the beginning? As soon as we broke into his study, to just slowly incite, you know, different points of
He
views
just-
for each of us?
I say we go kill Deckard, take all his shit, and then kill this hand lady and be done with it.
I don't think that's possible. But
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we join.
Go
We
for very
joined-
tall orders.
Join the hand. Tell her about Deckard's plan.
I'd do
and
a
then
really
we get
quick.
dragon orbs as a reward. I
I do a
love this plan.
Perception check, real quick. I gotta do a perception check, real quick.
What? Yeah. What are you looking for?
A scrying orb.
Him just watching us quarrel.
That is 19.
Yeah, you see one.
I don't say anything.
What?
It's perfect. You'll
Alright,
never
guys.
see it coming.
No. Can we just
It'll be a
go?
Alright,
swift and
alright,
brutal
guys.
murder.
Dude,
Alright, guys,
this
enough with
man
the
has,
jokes.
like,
Enough with the jokes. Let's just get on.
Cade is like
Of course-
20 feet away, going down this like right side.
Is
Enough
the
with
right
the jokes,
the
guys.
way?
Let's get
Yeah.
back on
The
track
mind?
here.
So we're going to the right.
I don't
I'm
want
just
to go with Cade. I'll go
visualizing
to the left.
Deckard watching us like reality TV, and he's just got different channels he's flipping.
You don't know
to,
that.
Like,
You don't know that. I didn't say anything.
I got tracked. I know he does tracking. I'm not saying that
Alright.
out loud. I'm saying that over the table. I'm just imagining him sitting back like these stupid fucks.
All right, so who's all going to the right? Who's going to the left?
I'm going. I put my
I
character
think
right.
everyone's going right.
I'm
The
going
non-
to the
Alastaro picked the way that he doesn't want to go though. For some
The
reason.
non-lava way. Is that right?
Non-lava side.
The non-lava.
Non-lava
Non-
side is the right side.
Is to the right.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
We're going to the
Alright.
right.
If that's the way Cade's going, I'm going the other.
My God.
2 weeks was not long enough for these two.
That's
Everybody that goes to the right comes into this room.
I'll move my
Oh,
token.
Alastaro magically appeared there.
Well, I could
down
see
here.
it before.
Oh, that was your
Nope,
bird.
you're,
Yeah,
you're here now. Nope, you can't leave.
Yeah,
Never.
you're stuck
You're stuck with us, bub.
for now.
But yeah, everybody starts at the bottom down here.
And this is all water, I'm assuming?
The
a
center
little too
area
big.
is all water.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like our tokens take up way more than one space.
Yeah, they're definitely big.
They currently do in this room, but this is the.
You can adjust. You can adjust the size of them if you right click.
Oh,
Cade would lead the way since he has dark vision.
great. Sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So, and you see how there's a little bit of lighter areas in the water. There's some sun peeking through some cracks from up top. The sun, as the sun's setting, some sun is kind of peering through some cracks, giving a little bit of light in here.
The puppies.
Do I see
So
anything?
across the water, guys.
How?
Which way?
Well, it looks like there's a path across from where we
Well,
are now.
I don't think we go up the water. Which way did Dahlia go? Cade,
Delia?
Alastaro didn't tell us.
Nope. Nope, he didn't. Do we
I'm
take the
confused.
path or the water?
Well, I imagine going up in the water would be a little treacherous, even for us.
I think I think we need to go all the way to the path on the other side.
Okay, to the path.
No, I don't. Yeah, I'm not swimming up a waterfall, but that does give me faith. That's we're going the right way. If everything's still flowing down,
Right. How deep do you think this water is?
I'm gonna start wading in as he
And
says
you
that.
start wading, and you get up to your waist, you get up to your chest, and then you have to swim.
All right, I'm swimming.
I'm flying.
My swim speed's the same as my move speed.
Going to throw
Good.
another card.
Am I
Nice.
making it pretty good? Not getting sucked under by
Wait,
anything?
Tetherwin, do you want to give one of us a ride? I'm gonna kind of like go like this to Grace, like
Give me who's swimming?
Me. I am.
Just all right. Both of you give me dexterity checks.
Okay.
Just the check, not a
Mhm.
saving throw. Okay, check.
Not a saving throw.
15.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Grace, as you're swimming, you feel like under your feet, you kicked coins. Do you think? Those are definitely coins you kicked.
Coins? Hey guys! Think there's coins under here. I'm gonna kind of like try to like dive under or like reach down and see if I can grab
Yeah,
it.
you dive under. Give me a perception check.
Perception? That would be a 23.
Yeah, you see a small mound of coins that you just have like kicked the top of, and then leading up towards the waterfall is just like trickled of shiny.
Oh, is this a wishing well?
Don't think
Grace is
so.
underwater. I can't.
I'm gonna
she
I'm gonna
okay,
pick up
guys?
the coins and see what they look like. Do they look like standard coins, or are they
Gold,
like special, or
gold, platinum, silver, copper.
Okay, I pick them up. I'm like, hey guys, there's coins down here.
I need money.
I'll start. I'll wade into the water and kind of dunk my head under it to try to see if there's anything else besides coin.
It just looks like every now and then you'll see a little bit sparkle from under the water. Just coins.
Can
Does
anybody
this
see
feel-
what's up there? Like,
Hmm.
is it like a wishing well?
Does this
May-
feel dragon related?
Possibly. I mean,
Give me a. Oh, I guess that's gonna be Arcana. No, I don't know what kind of check this would be. You get the sense that this
I mean, nature / Arcana.
intelligence, Arcana, whichever one you prefer from those.
Okay.
Arcana is
Um,
intelligence based, so
Yeah, Arcana's intelligence based, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the same
yeah, yeah.
thing for me.
Yeah.
And also has to do with magical creatures and monsters.
Mm-hmm.
8.
8. Could be what Grace is saying. Could be what
Yeah.
you're thinking. You know, something there.
Yeah, I don't feel confident about my answer, so I wouldn't say anything out loud.
All right, as y'all are
Yep.
checking out these coins, Alistaro.
me and Harley are just watching them from the other side.
I haven't
rolled a
grabbed
6
shit.
on I rolled a 6 on my card, so I went 60 feet across.
Nice.
Alistaro, you come to.
Let's start with Larry. You just went by yourself.
Damn Skippy.
For someone who wants to live forever, sure seems to have a death wish.
Right?
No.
Not
Uh,
trying
You
hard.
enter in. You enter in over here into this.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward.
Yep, there's a bridge with looks to be a rocky area, the built bridge across it.
I'll just take a happy little flight over here.
You're going that way?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Seems on the up and up.
All right. You go through that way. Where you at? There you are. All right. And enter into this area.
Ooh.
Feel it getting a bit hotter as you're flying across the bridge. And you enter in from down here.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. I'll just fly my happy ass Keep on a trucking.
Still going?
Yep.
All right.
Do I see the man-made structure Delia was talking about?
You're about to.
Okay.
Fly across. You come through down here.
Oh. Well, it looks like you have one path. Unless you want to swim in lava.
Oh, I can't move.
Oh, sorry, I might have put you off the board for some reason.
I want to check out that circle bit. Up, a beep.
Yeah, so you step up to right here.
I'm flying.
Oh,
not
you
stepping
fly. Okay, yeah.
nowhere.
You fly over to right there. You look at that circle, and it looks like molten gold.
Ooh. This
Give
would be
me
cool.
a perception check.
Okay, I love this. 7.
Yes, as you're staring into this gold, you don't hear the two kobolds coming down this hallway.
That's fine.
As two kobolds. Where are they at? Oh, come on. You see two kobolds step through this hallway right here. And they turn and look at you. And they chatter to themselves for a second, and they start to run away.
Do I hear the chatter?
You hear them speak, but do you know the language that they speak?
No, but it just has alerted me that there's someone there.
Yes. Yeah, you hear them chatter.
Wonderful. I will immediately cast. Let's
Disintegrate.
see. No, that only affects one person at a time. I need multi-hit right now.
How inconvenient.
Fair.
I'll cast a 5th level cone of cold.
These
And,
kobolds are also holding looks like two large sacks, one each.
Yep, cone of cold. I'm
Cool.
just going to make them kobold popsicles. So I need them to make a Constitution saving throw of that's 17. My staff of power adds a 19 Constitution saving throw.
One of them rolled a natural 19. Let me see what their con is. Oh, +1. Yeah, so that one saves. The other one rolled a natural 2 and failed.
Okay. So the unlucky bastard takes 42 points of cold
Ouch.
damage.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
lucky one takes
21.
half of that.
It doesn't even matter. He saved. He still is literally frozen in place. Just looks like they turned into ice. Holding this these two sacks, and then shoot, they slowly start to melt
Nice.
because it's lava down here. It's very hot.
With that 7 perception check, do I see a pair of tongs anywhere?
You do not see any tonks. No.
Okay. I'll take off my helmet,
All right.
because this will be fucking cool. And I put it in the molten gold.
Okay. Um.
And then I
What do you-
cast Cone of Cold on it.
Oh yeah. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to.
You dip it in and then
dip
pull it
my
out?
helmet.
Okay. Yeah.
The helmet.
Yep, I'm gonna
Alright.
fully submerge it, cast Cone of Cold to try and
Give me.
freeze it up a
Yeah.
little
Cone of
bit.
cold. Yeah. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you don't molten your hands as well.
It goes with your color scheme a lot better.
16.
Yeah. You kind of have to leave a rim around the base of it that you don't dip it in all the way, you know, to keep your hands out of the molten gold. But then you pull it back out and cast Cone of Cold and freeze the gold onto it. Now you have a solid gold head. You can carve out the eyes and mouth hole later if you wish.
Yes. I'll put it in my bag.
Cool. All right.
No one else can hear.
Meantime,
Anyone who sees my face is going to become a zombie, so
Do I feel like this, like the coins under here, do I feel like they're like cursed or here for a reason? Like I could have.
so with your
alternative
perception
effects?
check, you get the sense that this, whatever small waterfall this is coins are being collected down from this waterfall into this one spot. You don't know where from. They're just here.
Okay. Do I feel like I can take them without any repercussions, or I don't know?
Eh?
Okay.
They
gonna
don't
leave those
feel
here.
cursed.
I'm not taking any of them. I'm just gonna leave them, swim my happy little ass across, and get out the other side.
Cool. So everybody swims across,
Fly.
and you fly. You fly.
Yeah, I'll.
Harley, you teleport.
Are there enough rocks for me to jump across? They seem pretty far. I doubt they are.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
All right, I'll swim across then as well.
Hmm. Alright, you all come to through that next passage on that side.
Where the fuck is Alistaro? Like, how?
Wonder.
At what? Oh, he said an hour, right? Meet back in an hour. So let's just make sure.
Yeah, let's
We're back
track
there.
that.
Yeah, how long has we been traveling, guys?
10 minutes.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
no one agreed to it. Alistaro's not coming back.
I'm gonna say, when did
So
we
we
say?
gotta walk all the way back the way we just came. We travel for an hour and then we gotta travel another hour back. Doesn't that just seem ridiculous?
Well, we have to travel back anyway after we find, the entrance. So maybe we just find the entrance and then come back after then.
Entrance to what? The castle?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a long night. Is this just a path going upwards?
Yeah, that looks like a path going up. Once you come through that cavern, it's like a sheer cliff off your left side, and it looks like just a path leading up.
All right. Up we go. The right
Grace
direction
looks
again.
up- Grace looks up and she's just like, ugh. Can somebody carry me?
Can you add me on there?
Oh, sorry. I thought I undid you. I already had you hidden.
I can try. I mean, Cade's gonna kind of take a couple of steps up the sheer cliff.
I can try and carry some people up. We're trying to shortcut this, but
Well, it's a walkway.
Yeah, it's a,
Yeah,
it's a
I was
path.
gonna say.
or you can try and climb the cliff. It's up to you.
I'm just gonna walk the walkway. I mean,
yeah.
it's here. no need trying to fall down the side.
Cade's gonna just walk up the cliff with his, spider climb stuff.
Y'all get
Oh, I
about.
forgot you have that shit.
You get about here. If y'all
Where?
walk up this far,
Mm-hmm.
give me perception checks.
Okay.
Okay.
Up this way,
Ooh, that's much better.
Dirty 20.
around here, go down here.
23.
24.
Alright, so
Place is
everybody that's
cool.
giving me checks is up by this circle.
Oh, now
Yeah,
I am.
I'm right next to it.
Alright.
Who's down at the bottom? Is that Drax?
That's
Drax, yeah.
That's Drax.
Okay.
I'm just gonna drag him with us.
Just bring
Okay.
it, bring it up the rear.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Alright.
Come on.
What we got for perceptions?
23.
Almost had a net 20.
Dirty 20.
24.
Oh,
24.
16.
Yes.
Nice.
You hear coming from up top footfalls. Several footfalls.
oh, guys, tuck into this corner here, just against the wall.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna.
Happy. Oh,
I'll
puppy.
hang down right here.
Very big puppy.
You big bubbers.
Just blending into the background.
And are those bushes there, Ian, or what is?
Yeah,
what is-
but this is all vegetation. Where you see vegetation, there's vegetation growing.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to hide in the vegetation there.
Sounds good. All right. With those perception
So-
checks, you. What? Awesome.
My ring of no trace, does that just apply to me, or is that
To yourself. Yes.
Okay. I have a ton of things to make myself stealthy, but nothing to help the whole group.
Those
Oh,
perception
have-
Another
checks.
trace.
Over the edge, you see a group of kobolds coming down.
Should I turn myself into a rock, and then you throw me up there, and then get the drop on them?
Hey guys, I can cast invisibility on I don't know how many people.
I can make myself invisible.
Great. That's one less person. So me is level 1.
I can cast it on somebody else and use my natural sneakiness.
You can target one additional creature for each slot above 2nd level. Okay. So each slot above 2nd level. So that's 1, 2, 3. I think I can change 4 people invisible. Is that correct? Anybody know? I have 1 6th
That would-
level spell.
That would be including yourself, right?
So
1, 2, 3, 4.
it says when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 3rd or higher, you can target 1 additional creature for each slot level above
You can
2nd.
Yeah,
get 5 in total.
5
Mhm.
including
5.
me.
Yeah.
including you.
So 4 additional people.
hmm
I
Great.
can get one, and I can get one person.
1 additional person?
I can get myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Well,
So
you'd
1,
have to-
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of us that need to be changed.
But if Harley gets
That's it.
himself, that'll
That's it,
cover
that's it.
everybody.
It's
No,
over
Drax.
across the way now, though. Nobody's gonna be able to get to him. He's hanging off the
Oh,
wall.
Alexara wasn't with us. Okay. I'll cast invisibility on us.
Well, who's gonna get Cade? He's just hanging on the wall.
What's your range for invisibility?
I have to touch you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay. 4
That's
of
what
us.
they don't
then.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, I'll make the rest of us invisible.
Just blend into the wall, dude.
Are you just hanging on the wall there?
Yeah, I'm hanging off the. Yeah, I'm like.
Alright.
If anything, we can get a drop. If they like investigate you, we'll get a drop on.
That's
them.
kind of what I was
Right,
thinking.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm like
So
2
I
feet.
cast it at
Nope.
5th level and change 4 of us.
I'm 2 feet below the
And I'll-
cliff, just
Invisible.
kind of like sucked against the wall.
Alright.
I'll cast
Give
it on
me.
myself.
I know you're visible. Give me stealth checks to see how quiet you can be.
It should be at advantage with invisibility, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it even tells me I get 3 additional targets. It literally tells me I'm an idiot. Okay.
13.
What is this? A stealth check, you
22.
said?
Mhm.
Yeah.
With advantage for invisibility?
Yeah.
I must make it. Oh, good. 19?
28.
Nice. Who rolled below 21?
Oh, Jesus.
Right. Oh, there's gonna be something that plays into this. You guys watch them walk down the path. And when they all get to right here,
If you like hold down, yeah, there you go. So you can select multiple ones at one time if you do a little box around them.
who's moving stuff?
I was helping you. I was just helping you.
These front kobolds start to jump down this cliff right here.
Oh.
These move up.
Everybody be fucking quiet.
And then these disappear into what looks like the wall.
Ooh.
You're in Foxhole Land. Good luck.
These jump down and do the same thing. There's one left up here. And it hears maybe a cracking of a stick of a bush and is alerted and starts to move down this way. I would like everyone to give me stealth checks again.
At advantage?
At advantage still, yes. You're still invisible.
25.
26.
Nice.
11.
Listen here.
Ooh.
I had 2 good rolls last time, and now I fucking.
32.
This guy
Sleight of
rolled,
hand?
this guy rolled a natural 20 the
It's the
first
same.
time and a
Yeah,
natural
yeah, it
20
is.
the second time.
Bullshit.
Well, he gonna
Roll a natural
die, so.
Oh, natural 19.
Nice.
Fuck, man.
He steps up to about right here. And Terwin, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okie dokie.
as you see him pull something off his back and throw it at you.
14.
Take 12 points of piercing damage as a spear hits you in the shoulder. And he lets out a cackle.
Invisible.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah.
See, I gotta think faster. I had like Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, but I suck at thinking, so therefore.
Alistaro
Tyrwin.
destroyed 2 kobolds, and we got dropped off
know.
by 1.
Time out. Terwin has advantage on deck saves.
Oh, roll again.
Danger sense.
Oh, yeah.
Barbarian, yeah.
Nope. 13.
You tried so hard.
Yeah.
Nice.
It got nowhere.
I just picture Terwin holding like a 20 branch like this.
Oh my. I'm
What's the thing-
invisible!
Alright. What's
So
the thing?
this is the type of kobold that you're looking at right here too.
Where are you putting it?
In the chat on the side.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Oh, one of
got a
those.
shield.
Looks a little
One
more
of those-
hardy.
Looks like a turtle shield.
So does
Like
he have
on
a
the edge of a cliff?
does he have a weapon since he threw his spear?
He technically has a multi-attack where he should have thrown 2 spears, but I did not do that. I forgot. But yeah, he still has multiple spears.
He's about to get multiple crossbow bolts to the face.
But he doesn't know what he just wandered into.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He did cackle pretty loud though.
Unbelievable.
Nice.
Yeah, y'all are exploring this cobalt-filled cavern, and Alistaro is on his own currently with a pool of gold.
He's doing perfectly fine on his own.
And a gold helmet now too. That thing's probably worth a pretty coin.
Forget we're
It's
all
just gold
invisible
dipped
until we
iron.
attack or cast
And
a
they don't
spell.
know that.
And also, I would have said you went and investigated the sacks that they're holding, full of gold.
Dump into own personal bag.
That's not right.
You hit the hole, right?
I don't have the hole.
Where's the hole?
Or artist.
think
probably.
Artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gave it to.
Oh yeah, it's full of our shit.
What is the thing where I can? It's not deflect missile because that's only to me. Where I can do it for other people. What is
I
that thing? Because I
think
know
that's-
Marisha did that in campaign 2.
Is it
I think-
deflect missile at a higher level?
I was gonna say, is that like a higher?
Maybe.
It
might
might
just
be
be a
a
higher
Cobalt
level, yeah.
Soul feature
Oh,
too.
it may
'cause
be
he
a
was
Cobalt Soul thing.
monk.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. That might be it. So I remember Yasha was getting shot at stuff, and she was next to Yasha, and she grabbed him out of the air. But
Oh, who put a little yellow X right on the secret door?
I believe it.
X marks the
Was that
spot.
Gordon?
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
also
good, right?
thought you did.
No, I did not do that.
No,
But
I
that's
thought it
right.
was
That's
you.
right where it is. It's funny.
Saw him go in there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you saw them go through
Disappear.
the wall right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe you'll go out in just a minute.
That was good.
Cat.
Yeah. You guys have just entered this place. Like.
Ooh.
I figured it was pretty
Lots of
far.
Explorer.
Gotta go all the way
Yeah.
from the bottom up to the castle. That's probably gonna be like miles of like stuff.
yeah, and we're
Easily.
already seeing kobolds, but this is.
I'm gonna find an elevator. It'll be fine.
You seem to be
You
going
might
down
at the
though.
Bottom.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, we were told to look for kobolds hauling gold, and I found that, baby.
You're right.
Nobody said anything about like freezing them to death, but that's cool. Whatever.
Well, they tried to run away, and that's not how Alistaro operates. It was either a quick cold death or a brutal turn into paste death.
You make a good point.
At least I don't feel anything.
Fair point.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's
All
your
right,
name?
I gotta go.
All right,
All
I'll
right,
see y'all
guys.
later.
See ya.
Next week.
Bye
Yeah,
bye.
right.